The following announcement has been paid for by the new Migo order.
You want to kick butt like the NMO? You're either with us or against us. Buy the shirt. Buy the shirt! Buy the shirt. Even Vegeta's got one. You gotta be wearing the official t-shirt. All proceeds go to the Toy Migos Retirement Fund.
Oh my, just beautiful.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheynee180 and
the Fallen Fett. Hey guys, what's up?
Chamba.
Hi, Soggy.
J-Shot.
and you're watching an all-new episode of They're Not Dolls.
Episode 429.
429.
429. 429. Me, oh my. Man, I hope there's something to talk about tonight.
It's probably going to be a pretty boring show.
Yeah.
I have no alcohol, nothing to talk about.
I knew you were going to drink the rest of that thing already.
I killed it about 3 a.m. that morning. I just, couldn't sleep.
Oof.
Yeah.
Couldn't sleep.
I was fine after, like a baby.
I don't believe you because you're talking about it burning your tummy.
My stomach hurt all night. It was so bad. Yeah. I did the 4 a.m. wake up call for sure.
Oh man.
To bed at 3 and up at 4. Oh,
Yeah.
we're too
That's
old for that. We're too old for that.
Yeah, that sounds like the, back in your 20s time. Not
I'm way too old for anything, Jay Shot. You're right. Like I didn't do crap this weekend, and I loved it. Like I didn't do anything. Everybody was like, "You didn't go to Disneyland? No. You didn't mess with your toy room? No. What did you do?" I sat around and watched Mission Impossible all weekend. Like that was it. And it was pretty good. Like that was a great time.
Like different Missions Impossibles, or did you go to the movie theater and just watch the same one over and over?
So the goal, Augie, was I wanted to go watch the new one, and I was like, dude, I don't remember any of these. So I was like, I wonder if I started the first one, I could catch up. Well, no, that didn't happen. I mean, come Monday, I was still on the last two, and they're 3 hours long. So it didn't happen. But I am caught up. I need to go watch that new one.
There you go.
Yeah. So.
Hey.
all right. Chamba, how are you?
Not bad. Lots of toy talk, so it should be good. Lots of too much actually. I think it's too much.
Augie, how are you doing?
I'm pretty tired. I actually just woke up. We're gonna have to talk extra fast to get through all the stuff that happened this week. So for those of you just tuning in, we were being sarcastic. There is so much to talk about.
It's a lot.
It's and then even up to an hour ago, it's crazy. So there's so much more stuff is dropping. So yeah, we are busy. We are broke. Preemptively broke.
Win
We
or
pre-ordered
lose.
our brokenness.
Yep. Win or lose, being a maniac, gifted 5 Toy Migos memberships to the channel. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you so much, Win or Lose. Those went to Chi Collects, Your Boys Got Toys, Gnomeski, Mel Saint, and where's the other one? Am I missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Man,
5.
I'm missing one. I don't see it.
Is everybody? Everyone's got a membership. We only have 4 people left.
Yeah.
That's weird. It only shows 4 on here.
Maybe the next person who joins who doesn't have a membership will get it. Or maybe the 5th person is only named Spacebar.
Oh, yeah. Well, it would say afterwards received a gift membership. Huh.
I've got
weird.
I'm out of theories.
Yeah. Interesting. Well,
I do too.
Anyway.
I do too.
Jay Shot, how are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. Coming off a good show last night. Thank you for joining us. Shocked that I haven't been canceled yet because of that show. But here we are. So we'll try to keep the chaps conversation to a minimum tonight. So
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know. You never know where we go. Yeah. Save it for the extra.
Yeah.
Yep. Indeed. Yes, indeed.
I didn't know there was a dress code tonight.
Oh, I'm done talking it. There's fine. Yeah.
Do you ever adhere to any dress code, Ernie?
I try to. The easiest thing for me is dude, bro, I'm sorry they don't make it in my size. It's the easiest one for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, can't wear that.
I only have this Tupac shirt. Sorry, everybody else is in a tuxedo.
He apologized for everyone else being dressed up.
Yeah.
He's the one guy standing. He's all, you guys. No, this is what's up right here.
You guys let Tupac down, is what you guys did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people are going to remember the guy who didn't dress up to the wedding.
Yeah. Yep.
Nana would have wanted me in the Tupac shirt.
It's the way that she would have wanted it.
Yeah.
She told me to always be myself.
Right. Dear mama. Yeah.
Nice. Well done.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's what I'm here for.
Wonderful.
Cheynee, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm a little tired, but I'm excited to be here. So there's a lot to talk about today. There's a lot shown off. Yeah, there's a whole bunch to talk about. I thought it was a lot already with, the stuff from this morning, and then Bandai was just all, hold on, we're not done here yet.
We'll have to say that for next week because I just want to talk all Marvel today. Maybe we can give it like 15 minutes for the Bandai stuff. I had a crappy day at work, and it was already the stream started at 8. Yeah, I was already having a crappy day at work, and then the stream came on, and I was like, oh.
That's what you say about every day, though.
Sorry, it's just that state right now. But
to be fair, I think it might be your breakfast, like stopping off at the Circle K for a hot dog and clearance candy doesn't necessarily,
Bro, I haven't been there like in a week actually, so that's a no. I've been rolling with the Arizonas in the morning and an apple pie, or a boysenberry pie, or some type of that's my fruit.
So that's how you get your fruit in for the day.
Yeah. It has been Shaolin something every night though, so that's a good regiment every night. Practice in the morning outside in the driveway, get ready for work, go to work, crack open an Arizona fruit punch, tea, mango, whatever it may be, and then grab my fruit of choice. So I keep them all in my bag, so it's like a grab bag. I don't know. Am I going to pull out lemon? Is it going to be apple, cherry? I don't know. Right. So then we do that. So yeah, but it was already bad this morning, and then the stream came on, and I was like, let's do a show at 5.
Yes, this is true. He did put that in the group chat. He said,
I did. I was like, because we need a lot of time.
He knew all the Bandai stuff was coming, and he was like, let's get
let's get this part done.
All these reveals drop. Let's go.
That's what I was trying for.
Oh man,
an effort was made.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think it's about that time.
Ernie,
we're pretty early, but it's fine because we got a lot to go.
Well, you know what? Let's ask Jay Shot.
Oh, what's up?
Were you excited about the reveals this morning?
I was excited about the reveals today. Well, we're talking about the Marvel Legend ones, right? The Bandai ones.
I don't know the Bandai ones either. Like they're all super excited. I'm like, okay, well then we better hurry and get through the Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
No,
I'm excited.
Wow.
I only saw the ones I assume we're going to talk about, the Gamerverse ones. I heard there were others, so I was excited too. I like to come to these shows unprepared, so you're getting my honest and live reactions. So
others, I don't remember. There's nothing really rings a bell for other figures.
They were fantastic.
Yeah, they were
fantastic reveals.
I don't know. All I saw was the video game characters.
I'll see myself.
Yeah. Bryant would beg to differ.
Yeah, like he's just all, how dare you? How dare you?
How dare you? Fantastic.
All right. Ernie.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
How are our Chamigos doing?
Let's do this, man. We do got a lot to talk about. There was some reveals today. Obviously, I guess there's some Bandai ones to talk about too that we're going to get into. But that's why you're here. So much. I was super excited today. I was chatting it up with Mikey this morning too. He went live right after and jumped in his convo. Shout out over there. He led everybody. He's like, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to talk about tonight. I was like, heck yeah. I kept hitting up the chat. I'm just super stoked for today. So if you are new here and you're joining us because you're excited too, or you just got here by accident, I do apologize, but it is going to be great. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and hit all you so don't miss when we're on. Like Tuesdays with Chat Migos Assemble. We have great toy reviews. It is time for Figure of the Month. Hoping for a video tomorrow. I'm sorry. I came home and passed out. I know what I'm shooting though, Chamba, so be proud of me. But it's just not.
I am, but I mean, we do this every month, bro.
I'm trying, bro. It was really, really hard to come to.
I think say like by the 15th of every month, just go, what do I have that I dig? let's try and get something recorded now.
I tried, and so I did. You know.
Okay, we'll
I
see
picked
next
a-
month again. It'll be
I
again
picked
where it's
a
like it's the end of the month,
tiger
but I'll
and a
try and
dog.
record tomorrow.
You know, I'm going to try and get one by June 10th.
Oh,
So the next
okay.
one-
We all heard it. We all
Yeah.
heard it, guys.
I'm going to go
And
just
then he makes
early
his
with
choice on
it.
the 11th.
Yeah.
June 10th for the
Yeah.
June 10th for the May one.
Yeah.
You're gonna
No,
Yeah.
Yes, for the
Yeah.
May.
Oh,
Yeah.
for May.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
I was
This,
gonna say,
this feels very reminiscent of when he said he was going to stream every day too.
Daily streams, I guarantee it. It's gonna happen.
My New Year's resolution.
It started, it just
2026.
didn't keep up. You know,
It just
It just didn't keep up. That's the problem.
the gym.
I look
kept
forward to
getting
what
in the way.
I look forward to what your figure is though.
the gym.
Yeah,
got in
I
the
was
way.
like, oh my
The
god,
gym got in
am I
the
gonna
way, and
stream
then that
every
couldn't
day, or
keep up.
do I go to the
and-
gym?
Yeah,
The
And
front
then-
yard martial arts aren't going to do themselves.
that's true.
Exactly. Augie knows what's up.
Don't
Like,
give him
you
excuses, Augie. He's got plenty of
There
them
was
already.
everything. I'm really trying to nail that backflip. I'm almost there.
Oh
So-
my goodness.
That
Yeah.
front guarding Tai Chi ain't gonna cut it.
No.
No.
Needs lots of practice. So
Lots.
sometimes we all
I
have to
believe
make
in you.
sacrifices.
I believe in you, dude.
Talbot.
I look forward to your actual
So,
secret month.
yes, please go check out the figure of the month.
When that goes
Favorite
up.
thing every month. I mean, well, there's past ones. We just didn't start this month.
Annie's
for sure.
favorite thing. I love
We
it.
have to do it every month,
Yeah,
so
it's
you can
easy.
go catch up on
12
it.
videos.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Catch up on the older ones for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, and leave your comments of like what your favorite figure for that month was.
Yeah.
Right. That's a
Yeah,
great
let us
idea.
know because I honestly like it's like one of the funnest things seeing what everybody picks every month, and it would be cool to see in the comments what you guys picked too. So, yeah,
For a second, I was like, "Is Ernie just drinking Reese's now? Like, what's going on?"
it looked like it.
It's like, they make
Why are we
drinks
acting
like
at
this
this
now.
Of course,
Ernie
yeah.
just melted
Yeah,
them
you
all
know-
down. He's like, "It's better as liquid."
Yeah. Doing the gym every day. Yeah.
I do like
Dan-
Reese's Pieces, though. I'm with you.
This is Dan's fault though, because like the
What?
reveals today, this is dinner. So
Oh.
like I need to start saving, cutting back on some things. You know, we can't even do top ramen tonight. We go straight just for a box of Reese's.
I do.
I'm gonna have a Tangwich tomorrow.
I
And
would
we're
have
already-
swore that was a cylinder container that you were
What's
drinking
a
from.
Tangwich?
Yeah. I wonder what a tank which is.
Orange Tang,
Yeah, it's the orange Tang mix.
the
You
powder.
have a half piece of bread and you fold it.
That
like
sounds
a taco.
really bad.
Oh my
That
god.
sounds gross.
I'm super chatting you lunch right now. That's terrible. No.
Yeah, yeah. dude.
Uh-uh.
I'm not gonna eat it. It's gonna go straight to the legend. So
Ugh.
Yeah.
No, we just. How about we just
As long as it goes
DoorDash
to
or
the legends
something?
and not Bandai.
How about we just
Dang, a
DoorDash or
Tangwich sounds
something?
like- A Tangwich
Yeah.
sounds like something you think you'd like as a kid, and then
Right.
as a kid you take a bite and you regret it. You know, like
Yeah, you do like the slow where you're like,
Yeah.
and it like falls out of your mouth, and you're like, wiping
Yeah.
your tongue off. Yeah,
and then your
Is
dad
it-
standing there
Is it
does the
white bread
snap
or
of
is
the
it
belt.
like
Yes.
is it white bread or is it like
Yeah.
Pop Tarts that you could put
No,
on?
no, like just the plain white bread. It's even better
Okay.
if you use the end of the bread that nobody
The
wants.
crust?
Just-
Okay,
yeah,
the crust
get
base
that,
because it's easier to hold.
put it there.
Okay.
And then, like Augie said, then your dad stands there with the belt and he does that snap. He's like, "You asked to eat it, so eat it." That's how I
Dang.
grew to love Tangwich.
And belt too. Dang.
It's hard times right now.
thread of being
Yeah.
out. So.
Join us next week for more Fallen Fett recipes on how to get the legends.
does anybody
Do
know what
not.
these numbers are in the chat?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
it's like
Oh.
okay, Ernie, please.
Wasn't
Go ahead.
Tell us.
Yeah, please explain.
So basically, I'm a YouTuber. I do lots of streaming and everything. Highly
know
rated.
that.
channel.
Every
But
day.
what's
every
the
day.
numbers?
Yes, this is brand new. They're basically experience points for the comments. So we're gonna have who gets the highest points tonight, who has the best.
And what do they
comments,
get?
Who is commenting? That's up.
Do we just
to
read their name out? It's like
Cheynee.
congrats
Yeah.
right now.
They get an applause.
Sonic
sound
Rockman
effect.
X for being number one.
Right. He's leading the way with all his chats. It
Okay,
even goes
he's-
higher for super chats. So if you want to win tonight, you better
Is that
start those
true?
super chats. Yes, it is.
What?
Yes. Lots of great things
So
going
you
on in
can
the
buy
YouTubes.
your points. Interesting.
Basically, yes. Yeah.
Wow, rigged.
It's like
We
something
call that
Ernie
the-
would come up
We
with.
call that the
Hey,
Fallen Fett special.
Oh.
Yeah, do we have that?
Yeah.
Do we have that sound effect for the applause?
Jay
Uh,
Shot buying his way into the
Oh my
thing.
god!
No, I was trying to buy him
Yeah.
lunch. I was trying to do a nice thing.
Yeah.
Now you got
No tangling.
You're like, cool. This one will go to Invisible Woman.
Yeah.
Do I have the?
Oh, yeah.
Do I
Thank
have
you,
the
Jay
applause?
Yeah, you're welcome.
I think I have applause.
Hold on.
Órale.
No, that wasn't
That's
it.
what I like.
Oh, you fixed it.
Kind of, not really. Like I was really.
Okay.
Yes.
Good job.
I missed that.
I mean, just as long as this is back.
All right.
We're not,
That's
oh my
for
God,
the,
he got a rain cloud. That was awesome. All right.
Yeah.
So, speaking of comments in the chat, yes, there is now
No
experience points.
Stormfire. Don't spam the chat.
Stormfire.
Don't do that. I'm
Todd.
gonna ban you for a little bit if you're gonna keep doing that.
Yeah, because we don't have a giveaway. I guess it's for
Yeah, yeah,
people
yeah.
who do like types of stuff with that. I mean, we want to hear from you, but we just want you to say hello, engage in the conversation.
Like that.
Yeah, we don't have a thing to give away or anything like that. It's just a new YouTube thing that's going on.
You get a
All right,
10
self
which-
business
Yeah.
Ugh.
with a very generous super chat. SDC fund and my way to the top. LOL.
I mean, you're
double
really
win.
generous. So
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
you're
Chubb,
always-
you're already top of the list.
Machu toy.
Help me. a cent.
Will this
Yeah.
help me ascend?
Right now, you're the grand champion of nothing, Machu. So keep it going.
Honestly, it kind of didn't.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's
I
working.
think
No.
you have to wait. They
Keep
did
the
say
money,
Oh
Machu,
my
and see what
God.
I don't
happens.
know how this
They did
works.
say super chats though, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how far this is. I mean, it just started, and like I said, I guess it's that because we can also now. You know how people play it back and they don't see the chat in the live. If
Mhm.
you were to play it back, well, now
Right.
you can actually have the chat in the live right now, like it would show up on the side of me.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it's very distracting, like a little too much.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah. I mean, if you guys want help with your YouTube content, just let me know. I
Yeah.
stream
Okay.
every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every day.
YouTube
Oh,
King.
yeah, you can toggle this on right here. No.
And completely cover me up. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that the thing?
Yeah, I
Where it
think
covers
so.
up the bottom?
I don't know. I don't see it because I only use StreamYard. I only have one thing, but if you have YouTube, it's
Yeah.
showing you all that and like the percentage.
Yeah, I gotta
stuff
look
and
at
that.
YouTube. I'm just using StreamYards.
No, I'm
Right,
looking at
yeah.
YouTube. Yeah, it is covering up Jay Shot's face. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like
probably
the
better.
gray.
It's probably better that way. Yeah. Yeah.
no.
So it's
We
just
got-
a new thing.
Plastic Bubble with a very generous super chat. Taco Bell for Ernie.
There we go.
Well, let's make the stomach hurt more.
No, and it goes in and out, right?
That's
Yeah.
Bubble.
Yeah, it ejects right out. So
Just
that's fine.
eat it on the toilet. It's an easier pass through.
Taco,
Oh my
Taco
God.
Bell's like on the
Cycle.
way home. Yeah, definitely not
Work
an
smarter,
at-work
not
thing.
harder.
You know,
Not on the way in. You're not
Yeah.
getting Taco Bell for
No.
breakfast.
Just eat on the bowl.
there's just nothing
Yeah.
more embarrassing than, "Hi, I'm here. I need to turn off your." Hold on, never mind. I'm just running back to the truck. Yeah.
Or you're that guy, that one guy
Yeah.
that's all, you mind if I use your bathroom real quick?
Oh my God. No, I'd probably just rather something happen. I couldn't do that. No, that'd be the worst. Because then I'd definitely like, this is how I didn't want to become famous. I would definitely go. Yeah.
Machu toy. Ah!
Sending.
Sandy.
Come on, Super Saiyan right there.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
So yeah,
Thank you.
it's a new YouTube thing. We don't know. We got it. We don't have any type of thing like that where, you know, we give a prize to our top commenter or who's in the chat or anything. So
We'll
no
have
need.
to
Just
figure
keep it like
something
it
out.
is. You know, if
Yeah.
you are new here over there where it says say something, just say hola, hello, what's up. You know, you're a chat migo now. You're the most important part of the show. We want to treat you like family. We're going to say your name, give you a shout out real quick. If you're at work or you're busy or you're just not that social, throw a dot up there. You're a hush migo. You know, like, hey, I'm washing. I'm here to represent. Let's talk some toys. Definitely talking toys tonight. So let's get right into it. We'll kick
Hold
it
on
off.
1 second.
That's all it is. Yeah.
Figure Fight Club with a very generous super chat. Do we get to meet at SDCC? Take a group photo? Yeah, man.
It's a
Yeah.
big group, and we take a big group photo. We take
We
several.
do take, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to bring the wide
It's a
lens.
whole week.
Yes. Hit us up. We will definitely meet up with you, sir.
The group,
For
small
sure.
groups, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you. Ernie, continue.
No, it's fine. I just
Thank
do
you,
this every
Figure
week.
Fight Club.
All right, here we go. We got Nick's Figs is here. What's up, Nick's Figs? Mark Rose, Wrestling Hound. Woo! What's up, brother? Welcome to the show. Winner loses here. Bo Art Takeover. Stormfire Blizzard is in the house. Shelf Presence, Gears and Sprocket. See, representing the Hush Migos, just like that. Fortress Madamus, Sonic Rockman X. Let's get Bug Nutty in here. That's right. 796 Studios. What's up, Mario? Here for the MVC talk as well. Juan Mega Man Puerto Rico is here. Jimmy Seals making the deals is in the house. Doombot 9000, Blunt Force Honesty. Winger loses here. Chamba, Shelf Present, Shelf. Justin B, Rick Jones. We got E. McNeil, Chillzone Collectibles. Justin B, Born Tatum. Toy Rensu, what's up? Renzi is in the house. J Meal Collects, also the Hush Migos. Justin B, Renzi. Omega Weapon 13, Just Jeff 45, Side 9. Born Tatum is here. Jimmy Seals, Shelf. Winger Lose, what's up? Brick Something is in the house. A pronounceable name Martinez. Kelly's here. Hi. Is there any offer summary yet? No, not yet. Getting close though. Super hot. I will. We gotta figure that one out. Gotta keep the streak going. Let's see. Sonic Rockman X, Toy Rensu, Shelf, Omega, Brick, Wing, Shelf, Omega, Born. Renegade Figures is here. Doombot 9000, Brick. Custom by Matchu, showing up early.
What up, man?
Yeah. Undead Werewolf. John.
You did it.
Yeah. One of those. Sorry. Still don't remember what it was. And then I almost said underwear. That was really bad right there. Manic Mike, Sonic and the Bean Show. What's up? Manic Mike, what's up? There's Mikey. Figure Report is here.
What up?
Yeah, definitely got to talk tons of stuff. Let's see. Justin B. Shelf. Sath is here. Winger Lose. Bull 80 is in the house. Felipe's here. Grumps is in the house. What's up, Grumps?
What up, Grumps? Go check out Grumps'. Yep,
the new logo.
Mm-hmm.
Looking dope. Vader Sugg is here. Mike, Arizona Toy Hunters Guild. What's up, brother? Figure Fight Club is also here. Renzi, AZ. Parkour. I do parkour too. Machu Toy. We've already seen him.
Machu's manually putting in his rank.
Plastic Bubble. He's all forget
he's
that.
He's really bothered. He's really bothered by this. Yeah,
that's great.
Arcade's Revenge. It was working last night by Super Chat, so I don't know. Arcade's Revenge, Sonic Rockman, Toy Rensu, Wrestling Hound, Machu, Jimmy, Sonic, Shelf, Rensu. Salacious Crumb is here. What's up? Stormfire, Salacious, J-Shot, Wingerloo, Sonic, Wing. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Shelf, Wingerloos. Bruce Bryan, Rocky Monzo. What's up?
What up?
Shelf, Brick, Salacious, Justin, Plastic Bubble, 5x5 Figs. How are you? Oni Chan is here. Duma 9000, Brick, Figure, Grumps, Kelly, Oscar the Human. What's up, Oscar?
What up?
Machu, Brick, KMRTS. Is that Kermit's? Francisco. Kmart's. Kmart's. I went for Kermit.
Remember
Right
that?
away. Kermit's, right? No. What? It's
Kmart's.
I like Kmart's. Are they still around? Francisco. So fun to say. Rockets, Blastoise. What's up? Bradley's here. Hi, Brad. Born Tatum. Fabio's here. Who else did I miss? Thunderhouse Design, because I just jumped to the bottom. Oh, okay. It was Fabio.
Did you get
Doe Studios.
There you
Doe
go.
Studios. Thunderhouse Design. And then I believe that's everybody.
And a very generous super chat from Justin B. Thank you so much. How do y'all manage your figure loadouts accessories in a way that doesn't deter you from swapping parts and reposing?
What do you mean? Like, where do we keep everything?
That's what I'm thinking.
Like
so that
store
you can
it?
Basically, yeah.
I mean,
It's
so
easy
me,
access.
it's very easy for, you can buy these baggies for multiple things on Amazon. There's that. But also if you go to Michael's or Staples, but even Ross carries them. Ross carries them for like $13. One of the easiest and coolest things to do is to get yourself a photo box, the 4x6 photo box. It can hold, what is it? Like 17, 20 figures.
It's got whole figures in there.
Huh?
Is that it?
It's got whole figures in there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
You figure whole figure with it. Was that a Mickey though? Did you have a Mickey in there?
Yeah, it looked like a Mickey, right? I saw a Mickey.
Yeah, I
also.
saw Mickey. Yeah.
You saw a Mickey?
Yeah.
Towards the back.
Are you realizing something you forgot you owned? There we go.
Oh, I like what it looks like. He's flat. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
his face is off.
Totally gone.
I want to take his face off.
Oh, well, you did actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see, you can fit all different types in here.
Oh, you just have a Marfex Superman just inside a prison, bro?
Dude.
To the Phantom
What
Zone.
the?
Trying to flex right now.
Shrugged. Wow.
Yeah, it's like here's a Revoltech Mickey. Here's a Marfex Superman from Hush.
Here's one just loaded up on totally extra stuff.
I don't even know what that one is.
And so when you do, rip off the box and put it in there so you know
what it is.
Or you could cut the piece off and put it in there. That's Indiana Jones figure.
Yeah.
Like a piece of paper and cut it.
Your
with
fire
is
is
it
dying.
Yeah, no, Ernie just tears it and throws it in there. Good enough.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Put some water in there.
Right.
Yeah,
I
I
do
like
when
to use these smaller ones for
I think that
accessories.
would
So these are cool
I got
because
one
they're
of
like stackable.
Oh yeah, that's I use that for like the accessories. Yeah.
Yeah, and you just kind of latch it on.
I got a bunch of these underneath my desk, and it's just great because it's at the back. There's obviously you can take out all the different spots. You can take longer ones, but yeah, I love these ones. I've got a bunch of them. So,
Augie, J-Shot, what about you guys?
I do a combination of everything you guys showed, and I also have for like my big Ninja Turtle accessories. I actually have like the big other guys would use them for screws and nuts and bolts.
Yeah.
Not me. They're for Ninja Turtle hands and action figures. Yeah, like the big black one that has the
he's got toolboxes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got a lug nut? No, I got a Leonardo. Yeah.
I had
Sorry,
the tiny
Audi.
little baggies that like Junior ordered them from me actually, and he brought them with him, and I use them to organize, especially when a lot of hands look alike.
Yep.
Or accessories look alike. I usually, and then I have like one piece of paper. It's gonna sound weird, but I just write neatly like what figure it belongs to. Then I just cut out that little piece of paper, put it in the bag, and I'm good.
Nice.
I mean, there's like a day where I'll tell Riley, guess what we're doing today? And then like I bring all this to the living room.
It's an all day, totally.
Right. And then I do just what Augie says. We're ripping
Mission
boxes
Impossible.
and
I like it though. I think it's fun. I find it relaxing.
using the marker to mark the baggies of who it was.
I buy these what is it? These totes too at Target, and they're stackable and snappable as well. And then I'll just like write on the end what's in here.
Okay.
And so like these are all Kaiju number 8 pieces and whatnot.
Okay, so there's dividers still inside there.
Yeah, there's still dividers in there, and they're stackable. So
Cheynee's got a box that says, "This is where I would keep all my Storm collectibles."
no, I have a different
If
area
I
for
had
Storm
them.
collectibles and accessories.
I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, I hope it does. But let's go ahead and get into our hauls. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think anybody got anything this week. So.
Okay, sure.
We're already 30 minutes in.
I've never seen Ernie this excited to be like,
It's great.
so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So we know what the extra is going to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Dan, I know you're listening. You couldn't just come on. Just let me know. I'll send you a link. Like, come on. This is freaking awesome. Nailed it today.
J-Shot, what did you get this week?
I finally got these bad boys in.
Hey, nice.
So I'm excited to open them. So, there's the Narc. Mikey looks super fun.
Boy Scout, bro. Boy Scout.
Yeah, Mikey looks
That's
super fun. Sorry, I'm going to go as fast as I can. I promise.
You don't need to rush. Take your time.
No, I feel like Ernie's eyeing me like.
Did you get all 4?
I got all 4. And because, of course, I saved the best for last. And because I pre-ordered, I got the accessory with the special heads.
By the way,
Nice.
that's the best part about it is
Yeah.
the extra heads. They're so great.
Yeah. So, and I also just today, my wife and I went out to eat for lunch, and of course, we just happened to be near a comic book shop. So I snuck
How
out
convenient.
and picked up the David
Ooh.
Nakayama Harley Quinn cover because he
That's
was
a
talking
cool
about it on one of our
cover.
shows, and like to support our friends. So
Yeah,
I like that.
it's a cool cover, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Good.
That's it for me this week.
Okay.
Lovely.
I'll go next. I didn't get anything, guys.
Neat.
Lovely.
Cue the music, Ernie.
Ernie. I think Ernie's going to cue applause.
Bummer.
All right. Augie, what did you get this week?
I looked. I did look. I found very little, but late to the party, I did get this. It's been annoying trying to find one with a decent paint job, and unfortunately, when I opened it, the hair was kind of glued to the cape, and some of the paint came off of the hair onto the cape. But I don't own these, so I always wanted to have like. Remember when the Kenner line came out and they never really made Batgirl? They did like a wing blitz Batgirl. So it's like, so I posed her exactly like the old Kenner toy, as if that's basically how it was in the day. And this is probably how I'm gonna stand it because the limbs are really thin and they're not super sturdy. But I mean, it's cool just to have just like a placeholder on my shelf. I really loved this character, and I wasn't gonna buy it. And I kind of joked to myself, like, I'd only buy it if there was good paint apps. But then this one did. So I was like, oh, I'll get this one. So
Sonic Rockman said that Juke was the 5th missing membership. Thank you, Sonic.
Nice.
And that's all I got.
Okay. All right. Chamba, what did you get this week?
I got the Jada Toys Blanca.
Yeah!
He's doing this because I also got Jada Toys Tiny Tiger, and he's dunking on him. Dunk, dude, this figure's tight.
He's
so way better than he needs to be. Like, look at this. That's stupid. That's stupid good. But yeah, he's like, in your face.
Blanca's trying so hard, you guys.
Nah, he's not. He's fine. He's good. They're both good.
Did you get Sagai yet or no?
Yeah, Sagai like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Yeah, I'm all good. But yeah, dunk in your face.
Boom. It's great.
It is. It's
Ernie, what did you get this week?
So I hit the Ross's no luck, but I did, and I got a figure just to remind me of Cheynee. So this is gonna go up next to Boba Fett. So I got see the clown. Yeah.
His expression.
There it is. Yeah. So I'm gonna put it next to the Boba Fett for Cheynee.
Thank you.
And then as I was flipping through my lazy weekend, No Way Home was on, and I was like, did I ever finish those? And so I ran in here, and I was like, I didn't. So then I went to Amazon, and Electra was on sale for $18.99.
Nice.
Yeah, so I did. So literally, I'm only missing Lizard now. So I'll keep checking in and see when he goes on sales. But I thought that was great. And the way that it happened, like, I swear to God, that was it. I was like, this is awesome. So that was cool. Because it was on, and, it was at the Empire with everybody, and it just, like, clicked in my head. I was like, wait, I don't think I finished that. And then, I just jumped on Amazon, and there he was on sale. And then, what's his name? Paternia, like, posted him the next day at $19.99, and I was like, yes, I got $1 less. So,
heck yeah.
Even more, it's even more unbelievable that you got to it before Paternia posted about it.
Yeah, I know, right? Like I'm saying, it was
that
literally
guy
just
is on it, man.
TV. Yes. Yeah. So I guess I just got lucky and it worked out. The toy gods were with me.
Sonic Rockman said that I'm mad that the Street Fighter got dunked on by a serial tiger.
So yeah, that's it.
All right. Awesome. Well, I guess it's time we get into some toy talk. Yeah. We're a little bit earlier than normal, but there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
So let's get to it. Let's do it.
Okay.
If you missed last week's show, go check it out. It was a lot of fun. Ernie was drinking a gigantic bottle of booze, so that made things very fun, and it made his tummy hurt like everything does. So yeah,
super hot.
Hot tummy Ernie.
It was.
So yeah, go check it out. All right, let's get to it here, gentlemen. J Shot, where are we gonna go first? JoJo's, right?
Yeah, totally. Let's go JoJo's. Yeah, let's go with the JoJo's green guy because I want his haircut. Let's go Juggernaut. I'm gonna start with Juggernaut.
Juggernaut? Okay. Yeah. I think we have them all in here, and I'll just wait.
Look, they have them all individually too.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oof. Yeah.
No Venom, by the way. I don't think he was posted.
Oh, really?
Look how good he looks.
Can you imagine child us seeing these?
No.
Jesus.
Nah.
No. They wouldn't appreciate it as much as we appreciate it.
You wouldn't have the money to buy it.
That's true too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on this, J Shot?
Dude, I think he looks awesome, and we haven't had a Juggernaut in a while, right? Like what? Let's see the 2-pack.
Yeah.
The like him and Colossus 2-pack. I love the proportions. I love that he's like oversized. He kind of reminds me of the Sofubi a little bit in a good way. Yeah, dude, he's just great, and I love that effect piece, and I love that it like works on both his helmet and his fists, the butterfly joints. Like, yeah, like come on, this is so good. This is so good. His hands look oversized in the best way possible. Like, how did he close the frame? I don't know. I'm thrilled. I love it. This one particularly is a definite get. I mean, like most of them I'll probably end up picking up, but he's a definite.
All right, Augie.
I think I found my regular Captain America. That Juggernaut is amazing. Junior will be collecting these because these are massive, and I don't know if we should both have a collection of these, but I will.
Probably should.
I will cherry pick. I don't know. I'm looking at this entire week of toys, and I already like struggle with telling Junior not to like look into certain things, and this week alone will break him. I think Junior would be more upset that he's not here talking about these because he would be all over these way more than I would be. Because this is what Junior in high school and college like wanted. This entire week of news of toys is like the Junior week. So Junior's losing his mind right now. This is really cool. I kind of wish it's really weird because the Maximum Hulk came out. Like I kind of wish we got a Maximum Hulk as good as this Juggernaut. Sorry, it's true. I love this. This looks really, really good. Juggernaut. I mean, I don't know what I would say. I mean, right now, unless I was to like really nitpick something, for me, I guess it's like no notes. Really, this is really cool.
That's fun. Game accurate though. He didn't have a nose in the game.
That's all it needs to be.
Yeah. Shelf Presence gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Thank you so much, sir. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's the wrong one. I meant that one. Sorry, that's the wrong one.
Yep.
Yeah, those went to Better Late Than Never, Venom V1, Wanna Burn, Suda Huba, and Rough Shot Stocks. So thank you so much. Shelf Presence, being the maniac that he is. Right. Chamba, what are your thoughts on this Juggernaut?
This Juggernaut is fantastic. It's kind of what I've wanted from a Juggernaut figure. They've given him the butterflies. He's got the gigantic hands. It just, to me, this is, of all of them, I think this is probably the most game accurate, personally, because looking at the rest, they look great. It's just face sculpts are kind of the thing that doesn't really lock him into the actual video game that they're sourcing from. Whereas with him, he's kind of hid behind the mask, but the expression is there. It's the silhouette's there. I'm going to try and go for this one, if anything. If there's any of them, this one is one of them for sure. I also like the fact that he's, you can buy him individual and he's not kind of locked in a 2-pack. That was kind of my issue with some of them, where I'm like, I only want one of them. But what are you going to do, right? So these go up on June, right? Late June? When are they released, though?
That's what I was wondering, when they're actually coming out.
Yeah, they don't have a release date. If someone in the comment section knows if they've stated a release date somewhere, that'd be great. But yeah, June 26th pre-order, sweet. But yeah, I'm probably gonna try and go for this one. Look at that box, it's ridiculous. I love it. Great colors, looks awesome. Ernie, what do you reckon?
Oh man, here we go. So we're starting with Juggernaut. So okay,
yeah,
I'll calm down on that one. This was cool because literally, I thought we were just gonna get a rehash figure like they've been doing of re-releasing the Build-A-Figures. That Juggernaut brought back a lot of memories, though. Me and Cheynee had them real early when they dropped at Walgreens. We were hunting this, so I was like okay with it when we got that little tease. I was like, oh, okay. But to see that they retooled and made him this beefy and everything, like I was super hyped. I was super hyped from this morning. And so this is a plus. It is great, you know, that they use the background from the game. And then, I say a lot, but for those who don't know, like I game hard on fighting games, and this is one of my favorites. Like I talk to Chamba about it all the time with all my new emulators that I get and everything. And even before the re-release of this, like I've always been on this game. Like anytime I mod something, I got to make sure I can run this first, like any of the NVC games. But to see this morning, and then, this was just a very, very cool surprise to show that, hey, we're not just going to bring them out again. We made a whole new one. And I love that. I love that they made it 6. We do talk to Dan a lot. So we've always known that, yes, this was a passion of his for reals too, of, he's always pushed for this. Like in the years of talking to those dudes and getting to know them, this conversation is always brought up. Wouldn't that be cool? So when it happened today and he got to highlight it so much, that was pretty awesome. That was way cool. And it made the stream that much more. It was an exciting show today. So many reveals to get through. But I mean, for all of these, it's a definite, but this is even more so because of the brand new figure, and like I said, they honestly didn't have to do that, but I love it when they actually push and put their heart into something and want it. Because, it was an easy, okay, so we're just going to, re-put this out, and that wasn't the case. So that's awesome. That's a plus to me. Cheynee, how about you?
I think this looks great. It was funny because I was sitting next to my wife during the stream this morning, and I was like, oh, man, they did a whole new Juggernaut. Like, can you believe it? And she's like, yeah, no, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
The middle part
Nice.
was like a ceremony, by the way.
It was before.
Kelly's all so cool.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm happy for you.
Yeah. No, I like the effect piece that it snaps onto the head and the fist, and I like how big and bulky he is. It came out great, man. There's a lot of this stuff that I'm like, oh man, like this is really exciting. Real quick though, the chat Winger Lose is saying the pre-order dates are literally on the screen. We weren't asking the pre-order dates, we're asking
we're asking for the release.
Yeah, but I don't know the pre-order dates either because I'm not reading the screen. So, yeah,
there's the Yoko when we need Yoko. Really,
I read it when I asked the question. I wanted to confirm. It's
but
like
Francisco did say expected fall of 2025.
Okay.
So thank you. Yes, thank you, Winger Lose, and thank you, Francisco, and everybody else who chimed in. So we may have solved the mystery, but the Juggernaut here looks great. I'm in. Like, there's really not much I can say. It looks awesome.
Juggernaut is Amazon. Did we say that already?
Is he?
It's Amazon, and it will be
Amazon and fan channel.
Fan channel.
Oh.
Yeah, fan channel.
Juggernaut's Pulse.
No,
Really?
Juggernaut is fan channel on Amazon, and it will be June 26th.
Yeah. No, Juggernaut is Pulse. It says it right here.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Fight.
Yeah.
Oh, you're looking at the larger one. On the individual Juggernaut post, it just says Amazon and fan channel exclusive.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, whichever. We're gonna try and
I just have the two qualms about this, but so supposedly, as we know right now, that's supposed to be June 26th. And before we do go on, I immediately ran to Adam, asked if he was going to be on tonight. Unfortunately, he is not. But him and the team did work on Venom, Captain America, and Juggernaut.
Sure. Captain America.
So that's awesome. But at the same time, I get really mad at him because you couldn't even give me a hint of, Ernie, just wait. No, he couldn't. No.
Well, he never does.
I know, but come on. He could have on this one.
Professional.
Yeah, he's professional.
He's very professional. And yes, it's awesome. So we always like to give them their love. So yeah, in this line, it was Venom, Captain America, and Juggernaut. Looks beautiful.
Augie, where are we going next? Are we going to stay in the Marvel Legends?
we're going to go through them all, so it doesn't really matter. We could just do more. We just continue on if you want.
It's your choice, dude.
Yeah, which one? Where do you want to go?
Psylock, let's go. Psylock.
Okay.
Let's do this. Really cool. I like that some of the photography did not only attacks, but also like when they're getting hit. I think that's kind of fun to see. Psylock looks really nice. Again, kind of what Chamba was saying about some of the likenesses being off on the art. Like her hair should be closer to her head, and her outfit in places are symmetrical, where in the artwork it's meant to be asymmetrical. Kind of like how like Cyclops' X is always on one side, but in the game it will mirror flip because they don't have it. I like that the X is where it is, but some of the wrappings are. I mean, these are nitpicky things, but I really would have loved an alternate head with the Crimson Dawn mark, because that's in the artwork.
I would wait for that, because I want to say, right? I'm going to say we're going to get plenty repaints of this if I had to guess.
But when I played this is Marvel Capcom, but when I played X-Men Children of the Atom, I really loved that they kind of incorporated some of the Jim Lee artwork as like the control art. So it'd have been cool to get more of like a Jim Lee kind of a look, but I mean that's like nitpicking. This is really cool. Yeah, I mean, gosh, and then that Thanos is so good. I don't know, these are just fun.
Yeah,
I mean, you can nitpick it all day, but I just feel like the first instinct I had when I saw this was just like that my brain exploded, because I think we thought that we were gonna get, like a few represented. I didn't think it'd be like an entire line and like just like how like you just kind of shoehorn it in. Like they tried with Age of Apocalypse, and then they'll just slip in a Gambit here or so. That's what I thought, that we would get like one thing at a time and go, oh, by the way, if you happen to like Marvel Capcom, this fits right in with that. Not that they were getting a dedicated wave with this photography and this packaging. This is more than I thought we ever would have gotten. It's more than I thought we'd get. So I'm super happy. I know Junior probably wrote me something about what he thought about it. Today was kind of a crazy day running around, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I mean, this will probably be the default Psylock that I will have on my shelf.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to get I'm still waiting for that perfect Psylock that looks like Jim Lee, but then also has the sash hanging off of the belt. But this is a great placeholder. I wish, even to be selfish, I wish she even had like even more attacks to do her super art and stuff. But this is really cool. And I love that they kind of have them posed where, how all the X-Men, before they do their attack, they do some version of the letter X, whether they cross it in front of them, cross it below them, cross it. They always make an X formation. I like that they kind of incorporated that into some of the art and showing the attacks and seeing what they look like while you're playing the game. And if I want to be really picky, since I'll be the guy to say it, her bust should be bigger. But I'm just going to say it.
I agree.
And I said it.
Yeah.
All right. J-Shot, what are your thoughts?
I mean, how do you follow up her butt should be bigger?
Let's talk about your big butt.
Her bust.
Thanos
I'm a butt guy.
Bigger, right?
I'm a butt guy. Thanos' butt should be bigger as well. So I mean, you covered Psylocke. I do like the whooshing, like that one shot where they have like one going up and one going down. That looks awesome. The movement, it's really slick. I really like this Thanos. At first it was like, is that a new one? And then I'm realizing what was really different. Like the shoulder pieces are so much higher, and the crown looks really good. So I also really love the color on the Thanos. I like the orange and the blue really, really pops. So yeah, no, these are great. I mean, it's gonna be hard to be like, I'm not getting this on this wave, right? Like it's gonna be really hard, So
all right, Chamba.
Yeah.
This 2-pack looks great. I'm not a big fan of Psylocke's face sculpts at all. Just in general, because with the game itself, I'm very picky with how they look. And I know Augie mentioned looking like Jim Lee's art. That's cool. I want it to look like Bangus's art, which was the artwork for the game. And these don't really look like it. But as far as like a Psylocke figure, she's a knockout. That Thanos looks dope too. That American cheese yellows is fantastic. It's exactly what it should be. This looks, it's a great 2-pack.
Also, it's cheese yellow. It's the best way to put it. It's the best way to put it.
That's what it is. And I like that they managed to get the Psylocke in the pose, in her stance. That was a big thing, because that's a very specific look for her. So the fact that the figure can do it, very, very good. Very, very good.
All right, Ernie.
How do we not have like a King Thanos like at Burger King cheeseburger or something? Like get the
they can do it.
the Whopper King Thanos or something. We need it now.
No. It should be instead of the Impossible Burger, it's the Inevitable Burger.
Oh,
nice. Yeah.
Well, you can put him on a mac and cheese box.
American cheese Thanos.
Yeah.
Freaking love it, Chamba.
Yeah,
I totally get what you're saying, especially Chamba, being the artist and getting technical, and Augie always able to pick everything out. I understand everything. I'm just so blinded and super excited that we are getting this, because I never even
nitpicks, by the way.
Yeah. No. I know that, which is great. Why we're always so diverse. But like Cheynee said, I've been waiting all freaking day. I was even talking with Mike about it earlier and everything. And so the only thing that is the downfall to this one was, and the other one, this one's a Target exclusive.
Good luck, fellas.
Exactly.
That's fine with me.
We've been doing okay. Yeah, Cheynee always finds a Target one, so you're gonna have to grab one for me. And I will throw in the "You Owe Me" Cheynee, because as soon as I saw this Psylock, I remember the one you broke on
but I gave you a brand new one.
You did.
He's not going to bring that up, though.
Took a long time. Yeah, I'm not going to bring that one part. It was very hard. She was already hard, but I will clear your slate if you find one for me. So yes.
We got a very generous super chat from number one Hush Migo John. They always get her hair wrong, or am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy.
No, you're right.
It should be closer to her.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
On one side at least.
You're right.
Yeah, it's tighter in. But again, like if you're gonna reach.
And what's up, John? But yeah, so like I said, I'm very happy about this. Every time I see her, it does remind me to Cheynee, like I broke the foot, and then I was just like, oh my god, it's the hardest to find. I'll find one. I know.
I gave you one.
I know.
Doesn't count.
Brand new one in the box.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. I still have the broken one on the shelf back there. I just pose her kneeling.
I always remember that.
Yeah. So this is cool. I was happy about this, but I am just a little taken back by when we have the exclusives. And only because what started off my day really bad this morning was I woke up to the Walmart Spider-Man 77 being canceled.
A lot of people did, to be fair.
I know.
Oh, is that what happened?
I know. Yeah. It said refund and sorry, your 2 Spider-Mans will not be on the way because we have low inventory. And I was like, but I bought 2. Why are you going to take away my 2? And so
not enough inventory.
So that just kind of hurts because we were rolling so good. We have this awesome stream, and then it was like Target and Walmart exclusives. And I was like, ugh. But yeah, we have lots of friends in the community. Hopefully we get lucky either ordering or seeing this in store. But awesome set. Yep, definitely getting it. So this one's a Target exclusive. Cheynee, what'd you think on one of your favorite characters?
I thought this is great. This is a great update for Psylock. I agree with Chamba. The face it's not close to game accuracy, but it's great to have a new Psylock that can move like a ninja. I mean, that's kind of what we wanted for a very long time. So she has all of that updated articulation. The fact that she could hit that fighting pose in the beginning there is great. I like all the effects that they added to her too. Like that's really cool as well. So it's been a long time that we've been waiting for like a good, decent Psylock, and it sucks because like it completely overshadows like Thanos to me completely. Like I'm like, okay, yeah, I mean, I'm getting the Thanos either way, but I'm like, it's cool. I like the color. The coloring on Thanos came out really good. I will say that. But the Psylock totally steals the show with the 2-pack. You get all those great accessories. You get 2 head sculpts. It's great.
Does it bother you that Psylock doesn't have the ankle swivel?
Oh, the ankle swivel or the shin swivel?
just the boot cut basically. She doesn't have an ankle swivel. Does it not? I'm not. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not big on. I'm not like a big stickler when it comes to like the shin swivel. I don't know why it's never bugged me. I know some people it drives them crazy, but
it does help. It does help.
Yeah. But I mean, you can achieve almost everything with that ankle and ankle pivot or ankle swivel and pivot there. So it all works out.
Everybody's so right. Like what you said in like the comments in the chat of, Dwight's explaining the Thanos, and you're right. We were just all Psylock. It
American
really
cheese,
is.
bro. He's awesome.
Yeah, that's the only comment now I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
He looks rad.
Yeah, no, he does look good, but it's just like the whole time I'm just like, oh man, finally a Psylocke that's like worth it, you know. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she shares that same buck with the Miss Marvel and Dark Miss Marvel.
Okay.
So you've got that
Warbird.
updated, like the Warbird. You've got that updated lower torso articulation
They
with
were
the top
saying that
piece
this
there.
morning, but not saying that.
Yeah.
You know.
So that's awesome. That's it's great. I'm in for this. So far I'm in for Juggernaut and I'm in for this 2-pack. So yeah.
Pre-ordered brokenness.
Yep. Let's move along here. Chamba.
I'm breaking a Hasbro. I'm gonna click on the Krillin.
Okay, you got it, dude. We can always go back.
Yep. Krillin, Son Goku's old friend.
I'm just kidding.
This one, this is fantastic. This Krillin looks amazing. He's I know for a lot of people it's like it's just another Krillin. I'm like, there's a lot of little differences.
Yeah.
If you've got any of the other Krillins, this one is definitely very specific. The fact that he doesn't have the undershirt is already one thing.
Was this the tease?
This was part of the tease because they actually
Okay.
showed something else as well, which
Check me
was
with my
insane.
anime facts.
But yeah, this is a Tamashi Web exclusive, so it's not a regular retail release. So I think orders go up sometime today, but this is a definite pickup. Pickup. It looks fantastic. They're using the new engineering for the shoulders and the knees. So, and supposedly his height's been corrected because that's always been an issue with the Krillin figures is that which height are you going with? But this one looks, absolute pickup.
All right, J Shot.
It's a pass for me on Angry Baby Man. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, pass for me. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But hey, I gotta be honest with you. Everyone in the chat seems excited for it, so I'm happy for you guys. I don't know what's up with that effect. It looks like it should be next to a monster can, but cool. I'm good.
It's a great effect.
It is. Yeah.
Very specific. Yeah.
Very
Great
specific.
photography. And I like the way they're incorporating the articulation into super baggy pants. I feel like every time someone does it, it gets better and better at masking it. It's weird how when people now do it and it's wrong, it looks really wrong. And I think figures like this, even if you don't follow Dragon Ball like I do, I feel like if you work in toys, there are certain figures you should buy just to study. And toys like this do that. When you want to like how to do a smaller figure, how to do like superposable baggy pants. There's certain figures that I feel like toy companies should own in case they want to apply it to their own toys. 100%. And they say the engineering can't be done, or if they have a difficult vendor overseas that says we would have no idea how to do this, and you can give them something to say copy this. And figures like this stand out. I think it's really cool. Again, the photography is really good. I don't Dragon Ball, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate this. It excited me to see the chat getting excited because he is a major character. So I think people wanting like a proper, like how many times have we gotten a good Spider-Man or a good Wolverine and we get another one and we still want it? You know what I mean? So he's a main character. So it's great to see that he's being revisited and for a lot of people corrected because of his scale. So this is win-win-win.
All right, Ernie.
Rick Jones with the comment of the night. Combo breaker is what Chamba did right in the middle of everything. This.
I parried that, dude.
Yeah, that was a parry.
I'm happy for myself that I saw that this was that little thing that we got. This picture right here, all I'm seeing is the anime version of Three Stooges is wild.
Hell yeah.
So
there's only two of them too.
Yeah. I think they're fighting Larry. I don't know, but this is awesome. It's right here. I'm super happy for you guys and everything. What is the last shot though? Is she like another reveal for a figure or something?
Yeah, they revealed off.
And the effects piece, J Shot. I've actually had to make those cupcakes before for a party.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say the picture of him holding the Dragon Ball. That was Machu when he brought the last one to Mario.
Yeah.
We got it. It's such a great photo.
Yeah.
Good shot.
So it's a pass for you, Ernie.
What's that last one? Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I just see the Green Witch Grandma. What is that?
Oh, that's Grand Elder Guru.
That sounds like a Wu-Tang member, but
Maybe.
yes.
But yeah, that's also one of the reveals today. That's gonna go out.
Is that scale?
Also Tamashe.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
he's at
he's
the
massive.
bottom.
Is that scale?
massive. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't even see Charlie Brown down there. That's hilarious. Oh wow, what is that? Is that yogurt?
Food. Yogurt. Pizza the Hut.
Use the Schwartz. And it comes with the statue that he lives. Who is this? That is crazy.
Damn.
If you watch Dragon Ball, it'll answer your
So
questions.
that figure, the one that you guys are showing off, that is to scale right there.
Yeah, 100%.
That figure. What is that figure gonna be like? 600?
It's like
believe
I think it's just
300.
under $300.
Wow.
It's got light and sound.
Okay, I was gonna say, does this character never stand up? So there's no.
No, he doesn't. He pretty much.
Just
But
arm.
his arms,
Dude,
you can move
my
his
bad.
arms and you can move his head, and he's got lights and sounds. So
Okay.
like
That's
the palm of
nice.
his hand lights up, so you can light him up when he's healing. Basically, yeah, he's got his palm on
Got it.
Krillin's
Plato
head.
says 310. Wow.
Yeah.
They make
Depending where you
everything-
buy it from, he's gonna be up on like Hobby Genki for like $260 before shipping.
Oh.
I never would have
Wow.
guessed in a million years that we would have gotten this either. This
Nope.
is wild.
Right, you guys get so much for your Dragon Balls. God.
Well, at least for this specific saga, they're going crazy with it. So hopefully
yeah.
the next few sagas they'll go just as hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Cheynee, are you excited?
I am. I love the expressions on this. The expressions they're nailed. The expressions, man. This shot right here, I really love because in even the other ones showing the Grand Elder, they're really dialing in the scale now on their characters because it used to be like kind of wonky and everywhere, but it seems like they're dialing stuff in a lot better now. So it's and seeing this picture right here is great. Like it's like I know exactly what they're going for here. Like it's awesome, man. It gets me excited. I'm like, oh dude, this is great. We don't get Krillin that much, and the fact that he's got all this new engineering to the figure, he comes with just killer head sculpts. I mean, these look great. I'm in on this. It's a no-brainer right here. All right. Let's continue on here. Ernie, where are we going?
Oh, Venom. Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
Let's do it.
No hesitation.
No, he knew exactly.
All right.
This is, oh my God, freaking great. Okay, so the only thing about, oh no, it's not. Who's the Walmart one then?
The Walmart is
Walmart
War
is
Machine.
in red and we're, oh,
Yeah.
I really thought it was Venom. Never mind. I'm so happy now. Okay, we have a great looking cap. The effect piece is awesome. He has butterfly joints, finally. And then, like you said, this is just a passion, especially for them working on it. And, you know, he kept saying, Dan kept pushing for is the blue right? Is the blue right? I think we're close enough. You know, I like it. I wish he would have been more bigger. Like he really, like, you know, really gets gigantic in some scenes. But for this, like, I'll take it for now. Even if they did a giant size Venom one day as an exclusive, like, there we go. It's just the fact that we're actually getting these figures. Like we said, like, I can only imagine what we're going for. You know, we have these deluxe ones that we're going to get into. We already showed Juggernaut. And I was saying, you know, everybody picks these up and we're rolling along with it. And the way that they said this was like the 6-figure set to do, and we return to this. Imagine if we finally get that Capcom Sentinel, and like I would do it like
that would be killer, dude. That'd be killer.
You know how they did Dragon Man, like to order, like okay, this is very specific. I would go for it. Like okay, here you go. Here's my money. Let's do it. Because I feel like that's a perfect opportunity to do that figure in that light, and I think it can come to fruition if we buy these figures. You know, there's a lot of people excited for these, all for different reasons too. This right here is a solid 2-pack. Like I said, Venom could have been bigger. The effects pieces in there, I would have liked to seen some. But again, we have a great community where I know that some people are already going to do it. They probably saw this morning, and somebody already probably has it printed out tonight. Like you know, Venom. I swear to God, probably, you know, the Venom on the ground.
Venomized mouth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's so sick. Like, I'm sure, like I'm saying, it's probably going to come up in my feed tonight. So this is cool for me because, of course, I love Venom. And that they pushed for the color to get it so close. Yeah. I mean, as much as I love Venom and everything, but this Captain America is a standout figure. He looks great. I really do like him out of all the iterations that we've had.
That's kind of the cool thing about these two is like you can do repaints on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's game accurate. Like,
yeah.
Or if you go with the colors that were in the game, you know, you can do
There's
repaints.
a ton of them. Yeah.
It's warranted, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's great. They come with 2 heads and everything. I'm all in. I don't know. For some reason, I really thought this was a Walmart one. So now that it's not, I'm even more happy. Yeah. Because I really thought, okay, so let's see. Before we get everybody else's, this is June 12th. June 12th is the pre-order for this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
J-Shot, what about you?
Couple of things. One, the Sentinel note. Didn't they did the Sentinels last year, right? Like, I mean, it's not the Capcom Sentinels, but because we did the Sentinels.
We're asking for the Capcom specific.
You know, I know, but I'm saying I wonder based off of how well those other Sentinels did.
Right? Oh, that video game ones? Yeah.
No, not the video game ones. I'm talking about remember last year towards the end of the year, they did the X-Men 97, like mid-size Sentinels.
Oh, the ordered one. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I wonder how based off of that.
Yeah.
That
was just my idea of thought. Like, he could definitely do that.
Totally.
Like, you know, to say
people would order it, man.
I would. So too.
People,
people would. Yeah. I think the cap looks awesome, and I think my favorite thing though is that effect. That's a dude. I don't know if I've seen that before, but that's an awesome effect on the shield effect like that. I love that so much. I mean, Ernie covered a lot. Sonic Rockman says he's missing the green drool. He's got it there. He's totally got it there.
Little, I know that he does more, but
yeah, it's right there. Look, yeah, it's right there. Yeah. Zoom in, enhance. Yeah. It's there. It's there, Sonic. He's good. Don't worry. They wouldn't, I don't think they would list that, but yeah, look, right
you can see it right there.
Oh, right there.
And
there it is. There it is.
And
there. All right, we made Sonic's night. I'm good. Augie, knit away. He's muted.
You're muted, bro.
Hasbro muted.
I'm back. I wish Venom was a little bigger. I mean, there's certain things they can't.
What Ernie said, yep.
There's certain things they can't do. It would be cool to at least get a Comic-Con exclusive because they could reuse the buck, right? Because we have multiple player colors, but then also you could make him bigger and then have like a Comic-Con exclusive with the where he's like nude, like down to his like shoulder, and with that final pose with
opens.
it was open and then the head is laughing. The symbiote head is like.
I would so be in line for that.
I think that would be a really fun exclusive, and then it's virtually. It's paint, right? Because it's all to his body. So it would just be a different paint with like an Eddie Brock head. Also, a full Eddie Brock head would be really cool. That said, this might be my default Captain America. So we're talking about getting a set where you're not going to be mad because you're getting a blue Venom, which we've asked for forever. And then you get this really great Captain America. And even it wasn't like the Marvel Legend, was it the 20th anniversary came out? And then if you wanted that as like your basic one, like the shield was full of holes, like the bullet holes with the stuff. So it's nice to finally get an opportunity. I have a lot of friends who are going to want it just for the cap. It's a win-win getting Venom too, because people have asked for this colorway. So it's cool to get a Captain America that's been requested along with the Venom that's been requested. So this is going to be great for someone, and if you're a Spidey fan, I'm sure you can unload that Captain America, and if you're a Captain America guy, you can unload that Venom. I don't think either of those are going to be quite tricky.
All right, Flamingo Sauce member for 12 months. Thank you so much for the support. These are going to look great with the Storm Alpha figures. The Marvel team killed it with all of these. Give us an accurate style Doom. I agree. I think they'll look great.
Doom is so fun.
If this sells well enough, they'll continue.
They'll keep going.
That's what I'm saying, Victor. Like, this is out of the gate. I felt like this was so much, right? Like, it was unbelievable. You know, like they said, this is a 6-figure thing. Okay, we threw it in 2 packs. Like, I feel they really bent the rules on everything. They literally didn't say Marvel versus Capcom at all today. They just kept saying Gamerverse. That had to be so hard.
You can't say Marvel versus Capcom,
Right, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It had to be so hard not to say it. You know, Dwight did a good job at it. Dan was probably biting his tongue. Like, it was that's so hard to say. So with these out the gate that I hope they do well, that's a thing that could happen of us actually getting more in these different versions. And after this, it feels like it's game on now. Now it's in June's court. Where's our Capcom figures, bro? I already wrote him today. He stopped receiving my emails though. Yeah.
I will say the Cap looks great. I want this for the Cap alone. This Captain America looks killer. I really dig it. Face is a little off once again, but that's just being nitpicky. The Venom, I actually have the most nitpicks out of. I'm not counting the War Machine and Omega Red pack, but I think Venom I have the most nitpicks with. Because it's like I'm not sure if you're going to be able to get him into that crawling pose that he does. In the beginning, that's kind of how he moves around.
Yeah,
I think I was telling a couple of the guys in the Discord this morning. I was like, it would have been cool if they'd have made Venom a deluxe and gave him all those extra pieces that he comes with. I would have preferred it that way. That way, you had like the big clinching jaw part of the symbiote and all the little bells and whistles that he utilizes. I don't hate this Venom, don't get me wrong. I'm getting the 2-pack, I'm in. There's some nitpicks. It seems like I agree with all what everyone else has said. He should have been a little bit bigger. Seems like his head is a little bit too big for his body. It should be a little bit smaller. The proportions are a little bit off, but with all those nitpicks aside, I'm picking it up. I mean, it's the blue Venom that we've all been asking for a very long time. So, I
feel like we need a pair of knitting needles for when we start really going in on these figures. It's less knitting. Yeah.
And every third sentence is nothing but love.
Right.
But we really could have.
I've made a sweater with all this figure that I love. Yeah.
Yeah. Good job.
I didn't get a chance to say anything earlier because.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Agreed with a lot of the points that everyone made here. Basically, it's just the silhouettes are very specific in this game, and if you silhouetted these two out, it doesn't really match what we're seeing in the game at all. I understand, you have to reuse. It's whatever we can reuse so that we're saving some cash, so that you could at least get some semblance of the character from the gameverse. But Cap is actually bigger in the game. His upper torso is a lot wider. It's a lot more full. This looks great though, as far as a Captain America, but this is not the MVC Cap. Color-wise, it is. And same as Venom. Color-wise, it is. But yeah, Venom is a lot larger. He's a lot more top-heavy. So that's just how it's going to be. But a deluxe Venom would have been perfect because there's too many. The point of Venom in the game was that he was doing stuff that wasn't really shown in any of the books prior to that.
Yeah, we've never seen
the use of the symbiote. Yeah, they did so many things that now is applied to the comics because they did it
because of the game.
So there's too many effects that he has that would have been amazing. And so if they did a 2-pack, if they did a deluxe later down, I would love that larger upper torso, that smaller head. The color is great, but yeah, there's so many little aspects of it that I'm it's just off. Again, if you put them in silhouettes, it doesn't really match, at least to me. I've studied that artwork so many times that it's but as far as the 2-pack goes, this is great. And that effects piece for the shield, excellent. But yeah, a deluxe for Venom would have been really, to be fair, deluxe with a lot of these characters would have been, probably would have sold just as well.
Yeah,
just
I agree.
Add extra parts, you can focus on the actual character themselves. But if you want a really good Captain America, though, this is it. But a Gameverse Captain America, specifically that game, I'm very specific. So the head sculpt would have to be different. It can't just be a reuse. The body would have to be. Yeah, there's a lot of little things, but those are all at least nitpicks at this point. But what a cool 2-pack either way.
Yeah, agreed. There's nitpicks here and there, but overall presentation is pretty good.
Yeah. They knew what they were doing. And again, they got a budget that they gotta work towards.
There is also that.
Yep. I get that.
This is our gateway drug. So it really is to show them they bought it. See, I told you.
Yeah.
And then
let's do more
later.
All right, here you go. Do a Sentinel.
Yeah, where they're look, we can do the large Venom. They said they'd buy it. This sold out everywhere. So yeah.
They'll buy deluxe, they said.
Exactly.
They'll buy deluxe.
Maximum Gamerverse. Yeah, give it to us. We're fine. Yeah.
I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a proper maximum, heck yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Bring it.
Again, got to find those loopholes in order to cover the faces.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, let's move along here. Let's check out Wolverine and Silver Samurai.
Yeah.
They added a lot to this Wolverine. I was surprised. Like the boots are different, the friggin' claws are different. The head sculpt came out pretty good, man. I like the bigger
Toys
ears.
Sent them a cease and desist.
Oh yeah.
I think so. Yeah. They're like, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, this is great. The effects pieces that the Wolverine comes with, love it. And then the Silver Samurai effects piece, that's awesome. I dig that.
Yeah, when I saw it.
Yeah, and then he got the new shoulder pieces too.
So awesome.
So yeah, this is great. Obviously, I'm picking this up. Like, I think, I think I'm getting all of them except for the War Machine and Omega Red. I think that's literally, I think I'm in for all of it. But this Wolverine is killer, man. This is, it's not 100% accurate, but man, it's really nice. I love it. And I'm sure the chat is just completely surprised that I would, want to pick up this Wolverine, as of you guys too. So, J-Shot, what are your thoughts on this?
Is this the closest you'll get to being a perfect Wolverine, or do you have a perfect Wolverine?
Well, it's different because this is representing the game. So, like, this is probably the closest that I'm gonna get for the game version. Like, obviously, the claws could have been a little bit chunkier. Like, the length is good, but they could have been a little bit beefier.
Good length, not beefy enough.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm back. What was it? What am I?
But other than that, I like it. I'm happy with it. I'm content. I'll put it that way.
I mean, I think it looks great. I think they look great. I love the slash effects. I didn't realize the slash effects were actually separate until I just saw it in the packaging right there. So the fact that you can have them separate and do the X is pretty awesome. The Silver Samurai major toy Viz bias, and I love it so much too. Yeah, it's great. I love it. This would mean it's gonna be hard to find something like we're not getting on this besides I guess the War Machine and Omega Red, but yeah.
All right, Augie.
This set is great. The Wolverine, I really love it. It reminds me of when like Mario had hand painted a custom Wolverine. They even did they painted the hair on the arms.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think it's really cool. They copied Mario.
Another one.
It's funny. Yeah,
another one that's
inspired.
Two this week.
That's two this week, Mario.
Yeah. There you go. So it's funny because we were just talking about Captain America and Venom. I feel like all those notes they just apply to Wolverine. Like all the things that kind of help with the proportions and that make it feel more like the game. The Berserker Barrage thing is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest. Silver Samurai, really cool. I like that he's different from the other, like the regular Marvel Legends figure, because there are costume tweaks in the games per character, and I like that Silver Surfer does have some. I mean, Silver Samurai has things that are bringing him closer to the game. This is a great 2-pack. I think if these were done single carded, I hate to say it like this, but perhaps Silver Samurai may have struggled, or
probably
not peg warmed, but it was good that they put him with Wolverine, and I love that they didn't. Tariffs. But then there's the giant ninja star effect.
Yes,
it's so cool. That might be my favorite thing, only because I didn't expect it. Like, how many times they've done Wolverine, so you go, oh, I mean, they're gonna go all out, and you get excited about it. But then Silver Samurai, you kind of go, well, they put everything into Wolverine, so I feel like not that they're gonna phone it in, but that they'd be more limited with Silver Samurai. So I'm pleasantly surprised how amazing it is. Like that's really cool, and that's honestly more than I expected for that character.
Same here.
I am so happy with that. How about you guys?
Chamba.
Yeah, this looks dope. That Silver Samurai looks great. They kind of captured what he looks like in the game, which is actually dope. Like, you'd be surprised how slightly different he is from the actual comic. So they managed to do that really well.
Yeah.
The Wolverine, though, that to me is a standout of majority of what was revealed. The fact that he's got single elbows doesn't even bother me, which is, I mean, he's doing it because the thing is, he's pulling off everything that he needs to,
right?
And that's usually what I'm after. I don't want the articulation to be hindered so that he can't actually pull off what he's supposed to, right? And this one he's nailing most of the moves that they've shown off. The fact that I don't know, like, can any of the Wolverines look up that well in general?
No, they had said in the stream that they modded it or adjusted it so he could look up that far.
That to me, that's what sells it so much.
Yep,
the
that
fact
he can
that
get crunched down and look up.
And that was the most important thing. Like, the head sculpt is fantastic on that one. Again, one of the best ones as far as like capturing the actual video game look of it, but having his neck look up that high is what was the selling point, I think. What a great 2-pack this one is. I think this one is, as far as the 2-pack personally, it's the least nitpick that I have from the other ones. So yeah, this one's, it's kind of annoying that it's like, yeah, it's behind the a 2-pack. But I don't mind Silver Samurai. I think it looks dope. So yeah, this one got me. This one got me.
Okay. Ernie?
Yeah, unfortunately, like, they just didn't hit it with this one. It was just, another Wolverine. Yeah, right, dude. This is dope. Now, there is some nitpicks on this. Like, it's cool. Yes, like everything that we hit and everything. I do agree with the chat. We could have got some bone claws from the the triangle 3-pack. That's
a different character, by the way.
He is. It's a different Wolverine.
Yeah, so that's a whole nother Wolverine, right? That they can make.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a palette swap. You could do a whole other figure for it.
That's a whole nother figure, mate.
And I figure that we could do that. I just like to come out the gate, like, just throw in the bone claws for right now. But still, yeah.
No, don't need them.
He was pricey there. He's always my favorite. I'm with everybody else. You see this, just Berserker Mirage, True Claw. Yeah. So the effects piece really blew me away for the Ninja Star. That was awesome. Silver Samurai looks great. For them to start off with this one was, good job. that was cool. It really hyped everybody up. The photos on these, awesome. I love all the fighting points and everything. Also the little effects pieces that are also used on there, the tiny, like, swirly ones. That's great to have too, because you can throw that in with other characters as well. Like I said, just very happy with what they're doing. This is the first one that's going to go up for pre-order, right, on the 5th.
Yeah.
And this is fan channel on Amazon.
Yep.
So thank goodness for that.
Is that a good thing? Like, are those avenues easier to access?
Amazon's pretty easy.
Amazon, I've never had when something was canceled with Amazon and it said canceled for some reason or didn't show up or anything like that, it's by next day I've been able to go on and reorder. Okay, like, it was something wrong with their system, right? Now I know a lot of people do order and they may stop it at some point, but we know which accounts to follow, like us too. I know Laco likes to post that and everything back up there, where it's like back up on Amazon, but there is certain people who all the time will post, hey, it's back up. It's back up. It'll be like 2 weeks later. Could be a month later before it even came out. Okay. So I do feel like that is a good thing. Fan channel means it is available at other places too. I think this is going to be in a lot. It's going to be plentiful. We don't have to worry about it, which is great. Yeah, so much can come out of these. So, but another awesome set. Again, lots of stuff is going to go for sale. I need more overtime. This is wild. Yeah. I was happy and hurting at the same time. It's like the story of my life.
Yep, I hear.
So this is cool.
Yeah, it's crazy because I don't think, like, I saw like some comments here and there, and I don't think people realize how much reuse is, or not reuse, new pieces are on that Wolverine.
Correct.
Like, there's a lot of new stuff.
He looks
there.
new. Because I was like, he doesn't look like any of the Wolverines I've seen.
They were also showing during the stream, he crouched really low with that look up too, which was great. Without it looking weird. A lot of people have to pop the legs out usually and everything. So it is a great piece. I do love the darker Silver Samurai too, and what they added to him. Good job.
J Shot's baby Machi with a very generous super chat. Thank you so much. He says,
Nice.
ranked up.
He doesn't have the right number 4 now.
Yeah.
It's like Capcom. They're getting their supers. Like Macho got a super.
All right. Let's keep it moving here.
Oh, sorry.
Where are we going, J Shot?
Did we finish? We didn't finish. You want? Let's get our knitting needles. Let's get our knitting needles out and go to this one. Yeah.
Shumagorath or War Machine?
We got time, right? Let's do Omega Red and War Machine. It'll be quick.
Okay, you got it.
I don't hate the Omega Red. It looks pretty good. I always love when they give you the short tentacles too. Like I think it's cool. I gotta be honest with you. Like I was looking at the War Machine. I was like, all right, it's fine. It's a cool War Machine. It's got like good accessories. It feels like a bit of reuse from like the Iron Man cartoon series that came out. But then like you saw it next to the game, and it was like, why did it miss? Like it seems like an easy thing they missed on the paint. Like it was such an easy miss. Like I didn't understand that. What'd I do? Sorry. What happened?
He wanted you to pick Shuma.
Oh, sorry. Oh, well,
it's okay.
All right, here we go again. If you don't put them up if you don't want J Shot to pick it. All right, like that's just I'm gonna pick the boxy Power Rangers. I'm gonna pick the digital artist Metal Gear figure. All right.
I had no problem with that one, dude.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Chompy.
It's all good.
When Chompa's got my back, that's when he's Chompy. Yeah. So.
Chompy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like,
are you in on it?
I feel like we're gonna see this one on. Like, this is gonna be like, oh, it's discounted. I'll probably pick this up.
Well,
Yeah.
Brett Harper brings up a good point. He says Omega Red finally has interchangeable hands. So I think that's been a thing for a while now that we haven't had. There's some new things going on here. It's just I think what was it? If I'm not mistaken, Omega Red came in a 5-pack with that beat up Wolverine, and I think that looked more MVC accurate than this one does. But there's still some new things here. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. Like it's just kind of like this one probably looks the least close to the game. If that's the way I want to say it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. All right. So you're in for this one, J Shot?
I'm in for this one at a discounted rate. Yeah.
Okay. All right. On the wait. All right.
Yeah, I'm on the wait. All
right. Augie?
It kind of looks like War Machine. Well, it's based on the artwork, not the game. And it's weird. It is one of the colorways, but there is another colorway. No, not one of the jab selection. I'm Googling it right now and I'm seeing.
Let's do it.
His thighs should be black, dude.
Yeah, that's where his thighs were black and then his like.
Yeah, it's his thighs are black and his knees, his knee pads should be blue.
I thought you were saying the hue and the blue is wrong.
Oh, that is wrong.
No.
It's wrong too.
It's a little pushed, but it's close to something. But I get what you're saying. The thighs are way off.
Yeah, and then like the little pouches on the side of his boots were supposed to be the color. I don't know. That's what I mean. Like that just felt like an easy win. Yeah,
this is why the Wolverine budget.
Yeah. Yeah, this was the one that took the hit.
Yeah, this is where the Wolverine budget went.
Yeah, they're like, this can go in here. Yeah, I mean, now that I'm looking at it, the more disappointing I'm getting. This is what happens when I start researching it. Omega Red looks great. I'm also like looking up images of him and thinking, yeah, he came. I will say this. Okay, I'll say this. I'm liking the Omega Red. Unfortunately, I'm only liking the Omega Red. I don't have a Hasbro Omega Red yet, so if I wanted to bolster my game, I would definitely get this one. I kind of wish he had that thing where, you know, that taunt he does where he kind of puts both of his whips together and he goes, he kind of pulls it out. Like that would have been really cool. Yeah, I mean, this is the weakest 2-pack. Let's just say it. It deviates the furthest. I mean, it's been. Maybe we should have done this first so we can get to the ones we liked. But this is what happens. But yeah, maybe, I mean, I don't know how far along these are. Maybe they can make adjustments because we've seen things in the past. I know I have with the remember that 3-pack of Cyclops and Wolverine and Jean Grey, and there was things that were kind of like weird about it, and they were still at the factory and they were able to mod stuff. So maybe feedback they'll do something. I mean, they probably won't, but maybe they will. Maybe they'll see some of these comments and just kind of rejudge it a little bit. Maybe.
Okay. Chamba?
Yeah, I hope they do because it feels like an oversight. Like if you look at any of the sprites, he's basically just got black, his thighs are black and his kneecaps, and the side pieces for War Machine are what's blue. So it's just bizarre how they just were off the mark with that one. It might be the weakest of the 2-packs. Maybe they could have shuffled it with something else. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't think this is a bad 2-pack. I just think it's like you're so close to being accurate that how did you miss it? But I think the War Machine does look good. That's kind of the problem. He looks good, but it's just not right. That's the main problem. Omega Red looks great. I think Omega Red might be the standout of these 2-packs. And him having the extra hands is nice because you didn't get him prior to it. Like the silhouette's always a thing. Like the Marvel vs. Capcom artwork, they've always got larger bodies with a slightly smaller head. So you're not going to avoid that as far as like, you got to reuse. So this is it. But yeah, the War Machine, hopefully someone can catch it early. But I don't know if this is already in production, then it's a little too late. But it's a weird oversight.
Right.
Like they did Iron Man already, so why didn't they just copy that? You know what I mean?
Well, they did release a Gamerverse one where it was the War Machine colors,
right?
Literally, just looked.
It was a War Machine colors, but it wasn't the specific suit.
Right.
And now you have the specific suit, but you don't even have the accurate colors. So it's like, what happened?
Yeah. I think definitely the Wolverine funding was like, we'll just repaint a War Machine, throw it in there.
I don't even know if it's funding because that could easily be shoved. Like that's so easy. If that could have been a factory thing as well, it's like, yeah, you just use the black mold for the legs instead, and just paint it blue. Like it seems would be easier. There's no remolding or nothing for it.
Yeah,
so
no paint. Yeah,
no, they could easily fix this. And this, I don't know if there's time, but that's just such a minor thing that makes such a big difference.
All right, Ernie.
Yeah, I think this is Adam's fault. Because he was like, "Look, we gave you the new Venom, Captain America, and Juggernaut. Like your funds are busted. We can't do the proper War Machine." And they were like, "Oh, never mind. We'll just reuse pieces. We're good. It was all right." So he wouldn't even give them a discount. So this is Adam's fault. I get what you guys are saying. I was trying to find that wasn't a retro card of War Machine. It was a Gamerverse.
I gotta put it in the chat. I think I found it. It wasn't. Yeah.
I was trying to look on my roof for the retro card one. Oh, you found one? Okay, I'll have to look.
Yeah.
So this is the way I look at this one. I know, we're hitting the nitpicks and everything. I do like the Omega Red. What I like about the Omega Red was a lot of people didn't have a chance to get that 5-pack of figure when he was. Now it's not expensive, but it is still pretty pricey, on the eBay market or the aftermarket. So a lot of people have missed them. So here's your chance to get this version, right? Which is always a plus. And you're getting an extra War Machine. The tentacle pieces, the ones that come up through the ground, like that shot right there, that's a cool shot to do the small ones and then the ones up. That's awesome. A little bit longer, there's those poses. That's cool. We have the hands, the head. Didn't the 5-pack one to come with a different head as well, too?
Yeah.
I think so, right? Okay.
Maybe.
So, again, I feel like this is one of those chances to get the Omega Red that a lot of people didn't have or still don't have one. So that's a plus. Like I said, the only downfall now is where I was corrected was this is the Walmart exclusive. And this will go up in July. There's no date. It just said July. And then we woke up to stuff being canceled this morning when we were on a pretty good roll. So that sucks. So hopefully that will be looked at and fixed. But something that I don't need, but I'll purchase one to help continue the line going, I hope. Right? So, yeah. Jane?
Yeah, I agree with what everyone's been saying here. This is the only one out of all of them that I was like, I could probably miss this one. I think I'm good on this one, and it's not because they don't look good. It's just I'm pretty much all in except for this pack right here. I don't hate it, but maybe if I find it at a discounted price, like Jay Shot was saying, just wait it out.
Yeah.
So you'd have to take this lower torso and mix it with this one, the upper torso. Is that what you guys are saying?
That's tricky.
I think the plastic of the other one is more shiny.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the actual suit. The previous Gamerverse War Machine wasn't the accurate costume for War Machine. This one is, but the colors were correct on that one as far as the divide. Except that blue was a little darker too, so I guess they just have an issue with that blue. But that one at least had the color, the correct colors on the right spots.
Yeah, there was like a Sprite one and then an artwork one. I would have loved the Cyclops in place of the War Machine. That would have been another shot at a decent Cyclops. I would have taken.
All right, let's go ahead and move along here. Augie, are we going Shumagorath?
I know we'll get to him. Let's do the Fantastic Four.
Okay.
You got 20 minutes, guys.
Okay.
These are really good. I'm really excited about them. I think it's our first shot of Thing without a shirt. Because I think in a lot of the stuff we saw he was in. I really like the pastel on Sue. That looks really cool because it looks like her. Like, remember when you would get the old Toy Biz figure and like the color change started to fade and then it started to get a little like washed out. That's
exactly what I thought when I saw this.
Which I find charming. The hilarious thing about her is that in package it looks like she's being shoved out of the frame, and it's like only thing that's like in frame are her extra hands, which is kind of hilarious.
You're right.
Yeah.
And then I don't. If you see all the Fantastic Four together, one thing was driving me nuts during the live stream, and then in the photography. See how her hair is yellow in all those shots? On the live, her figure had this yellow hair, but then in the box, her hair was white. It was like a platinum. And then there's other shots of her with the entire Fantastic Four in photography, and her hair wasn't photoshopped yellow. So I just don't know which ones, unless they said it I didn't watch it. If someone could clarify which one, if they said it in the panel, but she has two different hair colors and I can't tell which one was like, they changed one to the other and I just don't know which is which, but it was just kind of a nitpick thing that made me laugh, but it's cool to see Silver Surfer. It was cool I love the packaging. I think it's really cool. Except for Sue getting pushed out, but the rest of them look really cool. I always want a regular Johnny Storm. Yes, the Flame On version is really cool, but I get kind of bummed when they don't make a regular uniform Johnny Storm. So I'm glad that we're getting both. And yeah, I'm so excited about these figures because I love the Fantastic Four. Now, if we can get good comic book ones, I'll be really happy.
All right, Jay Shot.
I think they look good. I can't wait to get that Thing and pair him with my bear. Just for shits and giggles. I think it'll be fun. The biggest super chat. Oh yeah, I pre-ordered my swear jar. Since you're gonna eat the Tangway anyway, yeah.
He'll eat everything.
So you're gonna eat it anyway. My biggest takeaway from this were the silver bracelets that they're all wearing. That feels like a nice little let's look for that in the movie thing, type of thing. That was honestly the thing that I honed in on because it's very evident on the Thing, and then it's like you start to then it's like, oh wait, did the others have that? And you pick that up there. But yeah, I don't know. Like I'm hyped for the movie. Don't get me wrong, I'm hyped for the movie. I think these feel like a pass for me. Like I'm also the guy that sold my Galactus. Like I don't, I don't know. So I know Augie hates me now.
You could have given it to me. Jeez.
I mean, I sold it. I would have sold it to you. I wasn't giving it to anybody.
It wasn't a gift.
I tried.
Gift. Yeah. You give Galactus, that's not happening. No. But yeah, I think they look great. They look really good. So I really like the texture on them, like on the suit, like the costumes. The texture looks good.
Yeah. I love it on Human Torch, how in the comic when he flames on, he gets those vertical lines and it's already built into his jumpsuit. Which
grill.
Is really cool.
Yeah.
All right, Chamba, what are your thoughts?
It's an awesome reveal. It just makes me look more forward to the movie. Honestly, like I don't really buy a lot of the MCU style figures other than say the Spider-Man stuff, just because I like Spider-Man the most. But the figures look cool, and it just makes me more curious about the film in general because again, like what J-Shot mentioned, the bracelets. It's like, what's that about? It is cool that we get to see a regular Human Torch, which is nice. Silver Surfer, it's like I'm still, it's what it is, I guess. That's probably the most bland of a figure compared to the rest of them for me. But
a lot of reuse on that one,
right? What are you gonna do though? It's Silver Surfer, right?
Yeah,
so I'm sure it's gonna look like the character in the movie, so whatever that's gonna be. But yeah, it's a cool reveal. They revealed a lot today, so I'm people were definitely more hyped for the Gamerverse stuff. I think that one kind of overshadowed these ones personally, but I'm sure some people like super excited about these two. And yeah, it's neat that he's got the extending arms. Fun packaging.
Ernie?
Maybe we get the reveal that Reed made the bracelets before Tony. Who knows? But we'll have to see the movie. These were cool. Unlike Augie, though, I'm kind of bummed that thing doesn't have the sweater because that's all we've seen him with.
I'm sure we'll get that next.
So far. Sure. I know, but coming out with everybody in it right now, like we should have got a sweater. So we are going to have to knit something and come up with it. So you were right, Jay. So
they have to do the versions where it's like half invisible, half on fire.
We're gonna.
They've got to do that, and then that one is gonna come with things.
Yeah, and then Thing will come with a sweater and no pants, and then you can
mix and match.
Yeah.
He's gonna Donald Duck on one of them.
Donald Duck.
Don't worry, Ernie. We're getting more. So
all right. Yes. Flame off, Johnny is a nice touch. And the Silver Surfer. I wish he was caked up more. We'll have to wait and see. We can always add that on.
Is she caked up in the movie though?
I mean,
you're hopeful. You're just hopeful.
She got the hips.
Look like it, but I didn't know if it was CGI.
She got hips, man.
Yeah, but if she's CGI, well, then it should have been on the figure. So we'll have to see. But yeah, Cheynee.
I don't usually buy movie figures. I broke the rule just not too long ago when I got the Deadpool and Wolverine. Wolverine kind of had to on that one. But usually I don't buy movie figures, but these look cool. I'm excited to see, like, it's cool to see them now, but it's like, I'll see them in a different light after I've seen the movie, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I know a few of you guys mentioned that the packaging looked killer, and I agree. I love the way the packaging looks on these. It came out really good.
Awesome.
And did you notice that the Hasbro logo is the retro one?
They talked about it in the stream,
Oh, they did? Oh, cool.
Yeah, they mentioned it.
Dude, I'm so hyped for this movie.
And they're supposed to look worn too, Augie.
That's
like old worn packaging.
I mean, that's what he was insane. Like Sue looks like an old Toy Biz 90s Sue with the faded color change, which is hilarious. I love it. It looks great.
And I think we can say that what is it? Psylocke's bust funding went to Invisible Woman here.
Yep.
Stacked.
Yeah.
Yep. Very stacked, yeah. So these look great. I don't think I'll pick them up just because I don't usually buy movie figures. That's just where I'm at on these. So and like I said, my main thing is like I want to like kind of like look at them again after I've seen the movie, and maybe
you might like them more, right?
Yeah, it might push me to buy them then. But right out the gate, no, it's a pass for me. But they look good. They look good. All right. Chamba, it's your turn.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yes.
Which
Either
one?
or. I mean, both of them at this
or.
point because it's just
Machi's losing his mind back there.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Watch the bonus. Watch the extra. Yeah. So they revealed JoJo's Bizarre Adventure a few months ago at this point, and they go up for pre-order next week. Next week's going to be a massive. I think it was on 2nd of January. There's a lot of SH figures that's going to go up for pre-order. So, and these, they're just adding 2 more. So we got 2 of the first JoJo's, Jonathan and Joseph. I know people were complaining. It's like, what is this based on? It doesn't look like the original artwork. It's like, well, the whole point of this is to try and make the line unified. And in the end of the day, if Araki approves of it, that's it. And he's actually approves. He has to look at every single one of these. So he's obviously approved these ones. I know if people are going to go, you can get the Metacost releases. By all means, purchase those ones. They're available still. But these are all going to look like they're part of one whole series, which they technically should be because they're all JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But yeah, Jonathan and Joseph go up next week. The accessories look great, I think, and they're all hitting the poses. And that's kind of the main thing with these figures, at least, because a lot of the poses are kind of out there, and the figures look like they can achieve it. I like the accessories, and yeah, I'm hoping they do the stands as well. But based on how these sell, they already showed off what I think the first 6 parts, I think, of the main lead. So these are just the first 2. We'll see a few more. Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably pick up both. Who knows? I mean, it's going to be a tough day that day because again, there's going to be too many things that's going to go over pre-order. It's this Usopp. You got a bunch of other ones too.
Oh,
so
Christ,
it's going to be a pretty heavy day for SH figure out stuff. But I'm looking forward to them.
All right, J-Shot, are you looking forward to these JoJos?
I am excited that you are excited about them, Chamba.
There's a lot of people excited, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I know nothing about them. I know nothing about them. They look like they stepped out of a Hollister catalog. Good for them.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
I am jealous of this one's hair. This is the hair I've always wanted, but it would not make sense like walking in the real world. So yeah,
cool. You can always try it out. Maybe you can
give it a shot.
Done it.
I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I'll get there. I'll get there one day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All
Look
right.
at him. Look at him. New.
Look at that pose. Come on, he's voguing.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
Blue steel. Yeah.
All right, Augie.
I love that Jay Shaz look at the hair. I'm like, I'd like to have the physique, actually.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with my
He wants the
Very
broadest
attractive.
shoulders, the
We're
tiniest waists. Yep.
Yeah.
Great shape. No, these junior. Okay, so I have seen exactly 1 episode. Actually, no, that's not true. I've seen 4 episodes. 1 in the beginning, the first episode, and then like 3 in the whichever one's the girl JoJo. Jolene, yes. Lots of music references. This is Junior's jam. Junior loves JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I love what Chamba said. How they're unifying the looks because they're all going to exist in like one family tree and one timeline. And if you have changing styles, it gets to be a little weird. And sometimes it's nice to get a refresh because you do have the Medicos and you don't have to, like, you have that version to go to so that you're not sacrificing one for the other.
There's so many of them.
And it's so hard to make things unique nowadays because everyone would want it to be on model. So for something to be on model to where the creator's approving it and they all fit in one timeline, to me, that's the only other way to go with this. That you're not just doing a cut and paste from Medicos. So what Chamba was saying is 100% right. And then also, like I said, one of the things I really love about super articulated figures is when you could articulate body language. And these are perfect, like exactly that. Like when I saw that, I was like, that is everything. That is the flex of what an SH figure art does. Is the fact that you could articulate body language like that, and as well as like cool poses, but then also fighting styles, and then also now having like the bendy wire and the fabric. Just it hits on all the things that modern action figures do really well. And yeah, I know Junior is going to get these. It seems like, I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes. But if it's going to be a smaller line, I think Junior would be happier to just have it be a smaller line. So
if this picks up, it's probably going to explode.
Because there's so many characters.
Yeah, that's too many.
I remember just shooting this really blurry video at Anime Expo where like Medicos had all the figures that had ever been released, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't. It's like One Piece, like just like dozens of characters. But yeah, I mean, this is part of the allure of this show is the storytelling and the fight scenes and the way they use their stands. But another segment of it within the community is the style that it kind of brought into it, and a lot of the fashion and music references and stuff. So it's very unique to this series. It's highlighted in this series very well. Like there's tons of YouTube videos that Junior showed me of like people commenting on like the style and the music references and all that kind of stuff, to the point where like there's so many things they use in the show that can't even translate to America because there's so much copyrighted stuff that they can't say. So this makes me want to, honestly, Junior's been begging me to watch the show, and these toys make me want to go back and like restart it.
You should.
So, yeah,
it's fun.
And Junior tells me like there's some really good like smack talking, there's some really good fight scenes, and I'm pleading with him to watch One Piece. So like every time I say Junior start One Piece, he's like, "We'll start JoJo." So that's like
you guys should start together.
This is our back and forth.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, yeah, I'm excited for Junior to be excited about these. I know he's somewhere super, super happy about these.
All right, Ernie.
No, I can pass on the Club Kids. I don't need them. It's fine.
They're sure?
They're missing their accessory of the flyers for the club at WeHo. No, thank you, bro. That's fine. Look at, he's right there. Dun, 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 dun. That's all I hear when I see him. I know there's tons of JoJo fans. Go for it. Pre-order all day. Shumagorath. That thing is awesome. We should go to it next. Cheynee, I know you're going to get these. Great. You love his sword and the accessories. Go.
He's breaking rules tonight.
Yeah.
I feel like Ernie's been sitting in that chair since 10 a.m.
Yeah, just ready to go. Eating pieces. Yeah.
Mentally, I have.
He's Uber Eats everything. He's just been sitting in that chair going, "Is the show start?"
Watching toys.
Chat wants it too.
Another very generous super chat. Thank you so much about you.
Where did they put him in the ranking?
Shuma, not just for me, but for the chat wants it too.
Okay, and go. There isn't like a timer that cuts us off necessarily, right?
The JoJos look pretty good though, man. Like these are really nice. In SH Figuarts form, like look at all the accessories, the hands, the stand. Not the stands that everybody wanted.
They call it pedestal.
Yeah. To
call
not
it
confuse.
pedestal. Yeah, absolutely. Which makes sense. Well, technically that's what they are, really. So
yeah, these look great. They look like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we'll go to the Shumagorath.
Yeah.
Oh, is there another one?
Huge. Look at that.
Just kidding. This is amazing.
All right.
This is beautiful.
What?
Okay, so we got Shumagorath. He has a articulated eye. Like being able to close it and do it and move it and open, and then you come. The only thing that sucks is we only got one. You should have hooked us up with 3, so we could at least try to make a circle to move around him. The Benny tentacles, he is huge. Finally, I mean, this came out of nowhere. I can't believe that we're going to go for it. That pose is awesome. Like you're
the cross arms
doing the grumpy upset move. This is great, and a deluxe that we're all going to go for. Look at it. So I just don't hope though that all the bendy stuff is going to actually hinder later and start cracking and maybe mess it up. But that eye, that is awesome. I love it. I don't even care that he has pink eye. Go ahead, pass it on.
Okay, Jay Shot.
I think it looks great. I think the Benny's awesome. The articulated eye is a nice touch. If we're I love the chat. Don't get me wrong, but Omega Weapon 13 is the color too green. Oh my god, with the knitting. Oh my,
hey, that's why we're here, right?
No, totally. I get it. It's just but it's we haven't got this. This is a cool figure to get, But I get it could be too green. It might be. But yeah, I mean that pose is incredible. So what you're gonna be able to do with this thing is just it's awesome. It's gonna be so much fun. The box art is good too, man. It's really good. It's really good. So a mega weapon. I didn't mean to call you out. It was just is it too green? Come on. It's good.
All right, Augie.
I'm so excited to see everyone nitpicking because normally it's just me. It feels so good. Relatable content. Now I know I want to like I want to get some work done from Chamba. I want to like get a drawing of me knitting.
I love that idea.
Yes, I know.
He's open for commissions.
I have it mapped out in my head already. Yes, there will be a commission. This is so cool. I will say this. I know he's not in this specific game, but I kind of really want a Doctor Strange now because I really want him fighting this guy. I'm so excited. When I saw this, I was like, finally! It was so cool. I know that like he was one of the later ones that they were considering. I just was reading a thing about how like Capcom didn't have access to the Fantastic Four, which is like the big minus sign that I really wanted the Fantastic Four in the game. And they were talking about Medusa for a while being in the game, which I would have loved. And then they settled on Shumagorath. This is really Gargantos. I love the eye, like right there, that whole personality right there. We were just talking about things that can be posed to show body language. Checkmate. Like that is really, really cool. I'm very excited about this release. I think like War Machine, this is where the budget went. And yeah, this is really cool. I mean, yeah, this is a bus grab, of course.
All right. Chamba?
Another standout, just like Juggernaut. I think, yeah, the fact that this is kind of like, there's no reuse for this one.
No.
They can't reuse this one for
maybe a lighter
else.
green.
Like he's got a ton of other colors, so that would work. But the fact that again they're nailing all those specific poses where the actual tentacles are moving, yeah, this is what a great piece. Probably another pickup. There's a handful from this wave that they showed off, and this is surprisingly one of them because I don't think any other company is going to make this character
ever.
And one that looks this good, to be frank. So, standout piece.
All right. Yeah, I agree. It with the way they were holding it in the stream, it looked really big. Like he's a little bit larger than he should be, but that's like minor nitpick because like I saw it, I'm like, yep, knitting it up. But other than that, like the fact that his eyelids are articulated and you can move the eye around, and then there's
personality.
Really there's no hindrance on the way this figure can move. So it's like it's kind of like one of those things where it's like the only thing holding you back is like your imagination at some point. Like it came out great. I'm definitely picking this one up. Like
Annie, you could walk around the con with it like wrapped around your face.
I swear to God,
you know?
in all different places. On the neck,
just have its
shoulder.
eye just looking. You know what I mean? That's
I could do the whole Disney shoulder pet. Just like having them on,
You can have him hold the mic when you
Yep.
Ernie, is it just me, or when he does the cross arms and the side eye, is it giving you Mike Wazowski vibes?
Oh yeah,
Right?
for sure.
Yeah.
Like you just want to look at what's wrong, Pookie Bear.
Yeah. Oh, Roz. Yeah. The Dawn paperwork.
Yeah, no, I think like there is no reuse, but technically there is with this one. If this like Gamerverse line does well enough where they do palette swaps and whatnot, like they could
easy buy.
Oh my God.
Dude.
Yeah, they could put another colorway out of this, and
why not?
They
Why
probably
not
get me
reuse
on
it?
that one too.
I would love if the next one would be pink.
Wait, what's
would
his
be
name
cool.
here? Sorry, Gargant.
I don't think they're allowed to use Shumagorath because
we know who it is.
Gargantos is what they used in the films to get around the Shumagorath name.
Love it. We know who it is.
Yeah,
it's in a multiverse of madness or whatever.
All right, that's because I was like, he was in that film, right?
By the way, I also want to say for anyone who collects this stuff, one of the things I love doing was I bought the Giganta from Wonder Woman. I bought the Build-A-Figure, which was like 10 inches tall, and it works great with Superpowers figures. It worked well with Mini-Mates. Like something like this also works for a Mini-Mates display if you have a smaller Doctor Strange or a smaller Marvel Universe. In the comics, he's much bigger. Any smaller scale figure, you would want this as just a set piece alone. So I think that's multiple scales too.
I think that's why they went bigger with it, so that you can cross use it,
scale.
Yeah.
If you had a Hot Wheels like Blackbird, just
that'd be cool.
That'd be cool shot.
Or fantastic.
You can have him fighting Galactus.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't wait for the Doctor Strange and Shumagorath photo that inevitably we will all see from Iwawatu, because he's going to do one.
Oh, that's a good call.
He's going to do one.
The spaceship shots as well. This is perfect. Yeah,
great. Yeah. No, this is awesome. I love everything about this. It's killer. So I'm in. Huh?
The good thing is this is Amazon fan channel as well too.
Mm-hmm.
On June 18th. So for those who would apply, no prices yet on anything.
Okay, I'm curious about this one actually.
I am too. I'm thinking because it's so big. I'm thinking 60 or 70,
like 60 plus, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I had 60.
I'm thinking the 59.99, but the larger tentacles and everything, the articulated eye. He's very articulated. I know it sounds weird for this tentacle monster, but he is. So it may be maybe 64.99. Who knows? But for those who it applies to, Father's Day is the 15th. Tell them to pre-order this for you. Like, you're in.
It's perfect for Father's Day.
Exactly. Start putting
a one-eyed tentacle, guys, if you want for Father's Day.
It's just a pre-order. You won't get it on Father's Day.
Yeah, you won't. You'll have to wait.
You can order it now.
This is even cross-compatible. You could use it with your like Figma and stuff like that.
Any waifu figure, it's perfect.
Yeah, or even your you could throw them in with your Mythic Legions too, and it would work.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
And we were talking about like no real reuse on this, but like I know you talked about the colorways of the game, but how you were just saying he was in the Doctor Strange movie, right? So do a MCU version, right? There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I like that one. That one's cool.
Yeah, that one came out really nice.
Didn't he throw a bus or something?
Probably.
Wasn't he the
also,
one?
Whoever did the posing for those photos?
Yeah,
really good
job. Really good job.
Yeah, it was a good job.
Yep, great photos, great presentation. It was awesome. It was very awesome. It's gonna be very expensive though too. So
Hasbro's gonna take your money either way. It's fine.
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree.
They're gonna take us for a ride, Chamba.
Yeah, that's what he meant. That's what he meant.
A ride to a bank.
Yep. All right. Well, I think we're about out of time for tonight. So thank you everybody for tuning in. If you didn't hit that thumbs up, please do so. And we've got number one. Born Tatum is number one now. So,
Born Tatum.
Yeah, Born Tatum is walking out of the stream number one. How awesome is that?
Yeah. Ernie, you got a 2-pack you want to give him half of?
No, but I'm seeing a lot of people saying I only want one figure, so they can send it to the show and I'll give it away.
There you go.
After he's played with it, it's gonna be fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Send it on over. We like to give away half 2-packs. Speaking of Wrestling Hound, I'm such a loser. You know what? I'll try and send it out this weekend. It's literally sitting right here. I'm so sorry.
He's been playing with it all too much.
Hey, once I found out you could,
he's gonna get like loose joints. Like, let's get it back in.
Yeah, once I found you could whoop whoop. Yeah. It's all good. Yeah.
Pieces in the bottom.
I don't use packing nuts like
no.
Oh my god.
No, it's just peanut shells.
Yeah.
Actual peanut shells.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Peanut shells. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, thank you everybody once again for hanging out tonight. If you're a member, stick around. We've got an extra coming up. So yeah. But without further ado, J-Shot, how do we keep up with you, sir?
Oh, you already know. Anybody keep up with me? I am not fast. You catch me on Tuesdays at Chat Migos Assemble. You catch me on Wednesdays with my Speed Baby Machu on Between Two Sentinels at 8 p.m. Eastern. We are the only Wednesday show at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm playing nice. You can catch me here sometimes, every once in a while, on They're Not Dolls. And Talking with Chewy might have a new show coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, because I haven't streamed enough. Yeah.
There's too much toys to talk about.
Yeah. So go check out last night's episode.
Yes, please go check out last night's episode. We had a really good time with Prime to the First, Bearded Builds, and of course Cheynee stopped by. So really good show. We talked about everything but toys, I think, last night. So
probably 95% of the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. It was a great time.
Good
Thanks
job.
for having me.
No, of course. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys on the extra.
All right. Augie, how do we keep up with you, sir?
You can see me here every Thursday night on They're Not Dolls. If you see me on Tuesday, that's probably not me. That's my twin brother. I am usually at Frankenstein's on Wednesdays and Saturdays, but if not, I'm probably at work. So keep me company and shoot me a text. I'm on IG and across social media at Augie Perez. And that's it. Bye.
Chamba, how do we keep up with you, sir?
You could follow me at the Chamba on Instagram and Twitter, on the Toy Migos Discord, where Toy Talk continues. Pretty much goes on every day. So check that out. Chat Migos Assemble on Tuesday. They're Not Dolls Thursday. Digital commissions open if you want something. I think I'm also doing pre-cons for STCC and Evo, but digital commissions, way easier to do.
Okay. Ernie, how does one keep up with you, sir?
The Fallen Fett Chronicles Wednesday nights following the pre-show between two Sentinels. That's after. I am not the only one on at 6. Wow, but come check me out anyways. Or please go check out the replay. You can do that as well too. You know, hit that subscribe, hit a thumbs up, drop a comment in there. Check out the replay as well. Last night, Dario was in the house. It was Dario and Tommy on. We had a great discussion last night.
Ice cream.
Trying to get you ready for the weekend. And
ice cream.
Yeah. After that, Star Wars talk with the Sarlacc Digest, Disney news with how we do Disney, and then back here with They're Not Dolls every Thursday night with the Toy Migos and Victor Flamingos Oz. The link is in my stories on IG.
And where
I will send you one there.
What are we talking about here?
To represent the brand new hats are out today for the Ville.
Okay.
And
what ID account is that you can find?
The
that
Fallen
link?
Fett. It's right here.
Okay.
Look that up on Instagram. It's in the stories. Click the story, and it will send you to the link to order the brand new hat.
Okay.
Jacob's friends are hitting it up.
Maybe next week you can have the link ready to drop in the chat, so people can just go straight to the link and buy.
There you go. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. You can follow me, Cheynee180, on Instagram. Check out the Toy Migos Instagram, Toy Migos Facebook, Toy Migos Facebook group. Check out the Jada Toys Street Fighter Facebook group. Check out the Toy Migos Discord. Also, Tuesday nights, Chat Migos Assemble, and Thursday nights here. If you're a member, stick around. We've got the extra coming right up. And we got Figure of the Month coming up. Right, Ernie?
My favorite.
Yeah.
Sending in those videos, always hard to pick.
Yep. So once again, thank you everybody so much for tuning in, hanging out, talking toys with us. We greatly appreciate it. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here, and we thank you so much. As always, I am Cheynee180.
I'm the Fallen Fett.
Chamba.
I'm Augie.
I was waiting for you to do the bye. I didn't want to step over it. Oh, all right. Well, you threw me off. I'm J-Shot.
And remember, guys, they're not dolls.
Plus Ultra.